Hey, how are you doing? Welcome back to Crafters TV. Can you believe it? An hour ago, I said goodbye, and an hour later, I'm saying hello. Hello. Welcome back to another hour of Crafters TV with me, George Akid, brought to you by Crafters Companion, your friend in the crafting world. We have got a brand... Oh, it's Becky. Becky was making me chuckle. It's a brand new launch day with some brilliant dies, and you guys absolutely love them. The Broderie Anglaise dies for you. Oh yeah, thank you. I've been practicing 10 seconds ago, and we cannot wait to have them here for you. Loads of you get excited about this, and brand new paper pads. We love some paper. Guys, some great stuff. Also, Dreamies are still here and they're going to be joining us a little bit later on. Let's say hello to the wonderful Hayley from Dreamies. Good evening, Hayley.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very good. Now, listen, I forgot to mention that your card won demo of the show earlier.
Did it really?
There. That's 2 out of 3 you've won today.
I know. Oh, thank you.
So who knows, you may win demo of the day and then demo of the week.
I know. You never know.
Very exciting. You'll be competing against, well, you know, actually you're going to be competing against a true master of crafting. A master crafter. Yeah. Indeed you are. What are you going to be showing us a little bit later on in your wonderful hour?
Well, I've got some demos to show you here. So we're going to be doing this one first. So we're going to be doing the Honeypot and using a bit of the embossing folders and doing some of the flower techniques again that you've all been loving.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be making a card as well. So hopefully we're going to get to the adorabuns, yes?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just trying to angle the Honeypot. Right. I'm so terrible.
You're not terrible. Everyone loves you.
Oh, yeah, but like I'm terrible at angles.
Oh, are you? It was in a cute angle, was it? I don't know.
So yeah, we're going to make something quite elaborate here. So we've got like a 3-fold card. If we get there, we're going to be making a jar as well. And then I just thought I'd share with you one of the samples that we've not seen so far. And we might be selling them out, you never know. We're getting a bit low, aren't we?
We are indeed. We'll see you a little bit later on, Hayley. Thank you very much. Later. Guys, remember those wonderful Dreamy products. The guitar has sold out. So if you want to get anything Dreamies, do not sit on it because it may go today and I would hate for you to miss out. Talking of somebody who's already bought their Dreamies and has already picked it up from the warehouse this afternoon, it's the wonderful Craig. Good evening, mate.
How you doing?
Good, mate. Good to see you.
Yeah, you two were kind of cross paths earlier on as I was ending up on Craft Chat and Create. You were getting ready to start your shift. So yeah, really looking forward to this launch day show, that is for sure. As you said a moment ago, absolutely, I've already picked up my order from the warehouse, and just before you say, I am very lucky. I know that. I know I was very lucky. The fact is I live right round the corner from our Crafters Companion warehouse, so I was able to speak nicely to Chris, who's in charge of the warehouse staff, and say, I picked my order, but I did do a good angle though.
What did you do?
Well, it saves some paying for Yodel to then ship it out to my house when I'm round the corner.
Well, that is true.
To be fair, so that's why. But I did. We're going to be using some of the Dreamy Pearls in one of my demonstrations, but let's have a look at these dies and what you can create. Let's go in. These are big, bold, substantial background dies. Now you can then of course use them as your background dies, but then you can create them as the panels on your cards as well if you want to. Both of them have got this sort of elegance of the lace effect. Now if you want to cut them down, trim them, you absolutely can do, but then start to ink them. Do your mixed media, do your paste, use the waste as the frame, bring in your flower forming, do your shadowing if you want to. Go in and create your boxes. This one is just needing the acetate lid to be popped back into place. We'll be doing something along the same lines, but a different colour.
Yep.
So you can be doing that, a nice decoration. Come in with any of your thread and your needles and do your weaving if you wanted to. Pop your gems in place. Any of your little fairies, why not use them? You know, they've got that backdrop of the lace. What about character over the edge? Look to see what you've got from your stash. You might have your Knitwit collection. Then you're going in with your sentiments, doing your strips, block them off, use them as an actual main platform. More Gilding wax, using things such as our vintage diary that we've got on the show as well.
That.
Keep it clean, keep it simple, like we're going to do with the very, very first demonstration. Mirror card looks elegant. Last couple, because I want to show you them all. The difference with your acetate in the backdrop, or then more drop shadows. Every one of these look completely different, and they look elegant when you start to incorporate the paper pads that I know you're away to show in a moment.
Absolutely. Brand new collection. Just think of that, there's just 2 dies there. 2 dies in this brand new launch, and all different cards. So much to get through in this show, including foil pressing. Craig's favourite. Guys, in the USA, the foil press is back in stock. So if you're wanting to get the foil press, all aboard the foil press bus, ding ding, you can get it today in the States. Because it's... What are you saying? What's up, love?
Because Charlotte said last night, you'll know on Cartload, I was rather loud last night. And she was getting ringing in her ears, and I've just gone loud again. Sorry, Charlotte.
She'll get over it. Guys, the foil press is back in stock. Remember, get involved in the show. Comment below, Facebook, YouTube, say hello. Any questions, we'll say hello. Loads of you getting in touch today. Brian from Mississippi, Jill in Yorkshire, Alison from Warwickshire, Sam from Darlington, Evelyn from Colorado, Deborah from Lancashire, Barbara from Indiana, Linda from Dudley, Pam from New York, Carrick from Plymouth, Patty from Michigan, Mary from Montana, Jeffrey from Hampshire, New Hampshire, should I say, Sherry from Illinois, and loads of you loving this. Linny on Facebook, hello again, everyone. The amazing warehouse team got these dies to me today. I only ordered them yesterday, so you're going to spend tonight stealing all of Craig's ideas. Brian Dickey on Facebook, definitely love the paper pads. Brand new collection. Now, if you look at this collection, don't forget you've got your Club Inspire discount. Plus, it's Valentine's weekend. Yes, until the 14th of February, you are getting yourself extra discount, that extra 14% off. All you got to do is check out, is put in the code LOVE14, 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 to get an extra 14% off. Why not treat yourself to this brand new collection, the Broderie Anglaise Creative Card Die Collection. 2 dies, you've got the Calais and you've got the wonderful Chantilly as well. 2 beautiful dies and 2 paper pads, 2 brand new paper pads with the neutrals and the pastels as well on this mixed kind of cardstock. I mean, I love the neutrals. I think there's some great card in here, some great colours. You guys absolutely adore it. Remember, all different colours there. This is a brilliant show. £48.95, $55.35. You can buy everything individual. If you want more of the paper pads, you can buy them. Maybe you just want the dies by themselves, but guys, why would you not go for this bundle option? You're going to save yourself over 20% from that Club Inspire Platinum price as well. $39.16, $44.28 for your extra 20% off, plus that 14% off extra at the checkout. We love 14, an absolute steal of a bargain. Let's get into the show. Let's do it. Craigie boy, what have you got for us first?
Right, we're going to be using the Chantilly one. So we're going to keep this very simple, very clean, but I'm going to show you how you can create an aperture within the middle. So we're changing it. So I'm going in with this linen baby blue cardstock, which is from the pastel collection. It is beautiful. So I'm going to put it on my Gemini Junior plate. Now, these will go through the Junior and the Midi. But what I have been doing, and you don't have to do it, but I just find it really does ensure it gets that crisp, clean cut, because there's so many die cut points. I like to put my metal shim in anyway. And then I am going to secure that with a little bit of tape here.
Yeah.
Now I've cut it to size, just a little bit bigger than my die. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to then run that one through my Junior. So with these as well, what I would suggest you do, and I'm going to do it on a couple of the demos, not them all because of time, but I would suggest that you run them through again with your embossing mat. Really does make a big, big difference, because you've got lots of fine pinpoint detail within the die.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go over now. I can see that that is die cut just perfectly. So what I am going to do, let's remove our metal shim.
Yeah.
So we're going to put our die back down, facing down. We're going to do plastic. We don't need our magnetic. Remember, you never have your magnetic and your rubber embossing mat at the same time.
I need to take notes, yeah.
You need to take notes.
After earlier.
Was that Hayley with the plates?
She asked me what combination the plates were from Dreamies. Guys, I was like, plastic shim? Definitely plastic. Definitely that in there somewhere. And then you put your paper. I don't know. Sarah's going to kill me. Charlotte does. Now I do. I'm going to get it tattooed on my arm here.
Tattooed.
Yeah.
Plate combination.
Apparently my arm's long enough. I've got long arms, apparently.
Long arms. Long arms, short pockets. Is that what they say?
Yeah, I am northern.
Look at that.
Look at
Now, by going through with the embossing mat,
Yes.
that couple of flicks and they were all out.
Question
They're
on the
all gone.
size of these dice. Someone's asking, will they fit in the MIDI? What's
Absolutely.
the machine? So from the MIDI upwards, they're going to fit in.
They are, yep. So the MIDI, the junior, upwards, they're going to fit no problem. So what I'm then going to do is, using the baby blue, but the pearl card that
love
you
that.
get within the bundle, I'm going in with 2 of my stitched edge nesting dies, these ones being the oval ones. I'm going to get them as central as I can. We're going to secure them down. We're going to run these ones through our junior.
Yeah.
Just with our magnetic. I don't need the metal for this one.
Hello, George. It's Mary Pat from Montana. My first name is very Irish, so there are 2 words to one first name. Never been Mary. I'm very sorry, Mary Pat. I've got to call her Mary Pat, not Mary.
Right, okay.
Sorry, Mary Pat. I was trying to think she wanted like say Mary. I didn't know she wanted like that. Mary Pat, but she doesn't. Just Mary Pat.
Just Mary Pat. Right, got ya. So now that we've
Love
got
this card.
this one, this is my outer ring, my outer frame that I've got. That's
Yeah.
what I want. So I'm going to move that out the way. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my tacky glue and I'm going to pop my glue on the back. If you were to run this through with your adhesive sheets, then of course you'll have created your sticker.
Yes.
But I am going to get that. I've obviously got a little bit of a blockage.
You know these paper pads? I think these are some of my favourites.
They're beautiful.
And I think it's the really simplicity
Yes.
of it. It's
Yeah.
taking it real back, especially like neutrals. There's some great shades in there, isn't there?
There is, yeah. And it's the combination of pearl and the linen.
Yes.
And I like to use linen cardstock at home. And if I do Facebook Live, sometimes, well, not sometimes, quite a few times, you'll ask it, where did I get my linen cardstock? So at least now that we've got them within this bundle, it means then you're going to be able to use them. Perfect for your wedding anniversary.
Absolutely. Not mine, I haven't got one.
Not yours, no. Not yours.
It was your wedding anniversary. Deborah's ordered this lace collection and she's looking forward to receiving them. A few of you asking to show us the papers, the paper flicking. I'm sure we've got time to do all that. Do not worry. Get comfy. We're here for 2 or 3 hours, shall I say, tonight with the wonderful Dreamies taking over in the middle. So make sure you're not going anywhere. Loads of love tonight. I think it's going to be a great Friday night. What a way to kick off your weekend and round up the week. I was trying to say both of those sentences, but in different ways.
So now that I've popped my oval frame on
Yes.
and I've stuck that on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim out the centre. I'm going to do it, well, if I'm at home, I would do it quite neatly because then what I could do is I could use that inner piece somewhere else. But obviously, we don't have all the time in the world. So I am going to roughly do it and work our way around. So all that I'm doing, George, is following that outside edge or the inside, depending whichever way you're looking at it.
I would never have thought of doing that, Craig. I always wondered how. I thought you would have. I don't know. I thought it was a die made to look like that, but
Right,
it's not,
yeah,
isn't it?
no, that's what your nesting dies are for. Get a hold of them, whether it's the ovals, circles, squares, whatever. Now you have completely changed the look of that one there.
Absolutely.
So then what we can do is I'm going to come in with my card blank. Now this is 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, so just shy of, just larger than 5 by 7.
Yep.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go round with my dotty tape runner.
Yep.
I'm going to go round the inner frame. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go round the outside. I'm not bothered about going over all of the detail because when I say buckle, what I mean by that is if you start to see centre bits of the detail start to kind of like bulge up a little bit, I'm happy. I want that sort of look. So I'm going to come in and then I'm pressing that just onto my white card blank, nothing special. Press that in. So we've now got our frame here. So that could be a sentiment, that could be the frame of someone if you wanted it to be. But then I'm going to come in with my original Gemini mini butterfly dies. And I've already cut them out. So the back layer I've cut in my white linen. My actual detail I've cut out in the blue pearl. And the body I've cut out into the blue linen card.
Love that butterfly.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
That and the one in our new set, both of them are lovely.
Oh, yes. The mini dies.
And then I'm going to pop that over the top. And then that is basically all that I'm going to do with my card. I'm going to pop a little bit of adhesive into here. Now, I can either go like that, or actually, do you know what? I like it like that because of the shape of the wings. So I'm going to press. I'm going to let that grab for a few seconds or so. Let's hold it with my Pokey tool.
Yeah.
And then because I've only done the body, what I can do is bring the wings up at the base as well.
Love it.
And then, actually, do you know what I am going to do?
Yeah.
Bear with. I'm not sure if Carol and Hayley are watching.
Yeah. You steal. No, what are you doing? Craig, you can't steal things. Craig, you can't steal things from their account. Craig!
I'm going to borrow.
Bot, you give them back.
I'm going to, well, they can have the card if they want. I'm going to go in with these. Actually, I don't want these blue ones. Let's go for these gorgeous white ones. I think that's really good.
Hayley's like, look at her, she's like the Hulk out there. Hayley, no, sorry. Security's had to restrict her. Hayley, we said sorry. We'll pay you back from. Pay you back.
I just think, George, these absolutely shout out to have them.
It's going to be one of them shows, isn't it, today, mate?
It is. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I can't wait. Here we go. So yeah, all that I'm doing, let's pop. This is really starting to, I've obviously got a little bit of glue or something that's starting to clog it.
Yeah.
But let's go in, and these shout out to have your little gems or your pearls or anything like that to be used. So I'm going to use my little pickup tool that I've got. You could either use tweezers, or you will find these sorts of tools online. It's what's just called a pickup pencil. Looks like a white pencil, but what it is, it's not tacky to touch, but any gems or pearls, anything like that that's not self-adhesive, then what you can do is you can come along and pick it up.
Hayley doesn't need a pencil, Craig. She's got like...
Use her fingers.
She's amazing. She's like a lizard. Or like a no, because lizards have got like sticky fingers. No, not like, she doesn't look like a lizard, but
is that a compliment, is it?
Yeah, like lizards have got like big fingers, where, like they spot onto things, like chameleon or like a. Don't leave me out here to drag.
Don't leave me out here.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not saying you're a lizard.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You didn't defend me. Rose on Facebook, cool trick, Craig. Marilyn taking some pictures. Hopefully we get a chance to show those later on. And Cara, I keep saying Karag, I'm sorry. She's like, the GH is silent. I'm very sorry. I bought these Tuesday. Tuesday? Look at you getting ahead of the game. Well, here you are. They are a great collection, and it made possible with that wonderful die. What a great addition. You're going to use these time and time again, especially with that paper pads. What a great collection. They really are indeed.
They really are. They're beautiful, and they just finish the die cuts perfectly. Do you know what? And that's all that I'm going to do with that one.
Perfect.
So if I then bring that one in, how crisp, how clean, how sophisticated, how elegant is that? That could be an invite, you know, of course it could be a celebratory card. Do you know something? It could be a sympathy card if you want to. You know, it's got that, maybe you can add a little bit of grey or something, tone it down slightly, but then there you go, your 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 card. And just showed you how we can then take that aperture within the middle and then frame it with whatever die cut, sentiment, image that you want.
A great collection, and it's all made possible with these, the Broderie Anglaise credit card die collection, with two dies, these two dies. This is, of course, the wonderful for you, the Chantilly, and you've also got the Calais as well. Two great dies which are going to allow you to make some amazing cards, which you just saw like Craig's made there for you. Great collection. And as well, these paper pads as well, the neutrals and the pastels as well. Craig, I'm going to have to come and borrow your paper pads so I can show everybody these wonderful cards for you, because they are a great set of paper pads. You've got the neutrals and you've got the pastels as well. A great collection. I'm running across the studio.
Watch, mine are in bits because I've been using them.
Okay, I'll bring them back, I promise you, sir. Okay, we're starting off first of all. I'll do the neutrals first. Because yours won't be cut into, but oh my goodness, look how good that is. That is just that is the textured white. That is just beautiful. I knew I'd love these already today. So that's the textured one. You've also got a kind of, it feels great. That wonderful, like, pearlescent, that is the pearlescent there. And then also you've got this wonderful peachy, like, magnolia sorts. That's the wonderful textured. You can buy these separately, guys, and look at that pearlescent there. On the side of the screen there, that's the luxury mixed cardstock for you, 12 by 12, 24 elements. That is the neutrals collection. 250 GSM 12 by 12. You've also, as well, got the wonderful pastels colours for you as well. I just love these. I don't know why these are my favourites. And then people go, but it's not the most exciting. And it is like custard jello, but again, it's the pearlescent, there's the textured. There's just something about taking it basic sometimes, which I just adore. The blues there, again, wonderful luxury textured. Again, lilacs textured for you. There with the peaches as well. A great collection, and then finishing off with that pink. What a great colour. Luxury mixed cardstock, the 12 by 12. You get the neutrals, all the pastels, all available individually. Alternatively, you can buy the full collection that you can see on screen, the Broderie Anglaise card dies collection. 2 dies plus all this card can be yours today at $48.95. Remember, you're saving yourself 20% on this, $55.35. Current Inspired Platinum price, $39.16, $44.28, and you get that Love 14 discount on your checkout. If you type in Love 14, you're going to get that as well. We've touched on it briefly, but we are going to show us a little bit later on. It's back in stock. Back in the USA, you have got the wonderful foil press. It's back. Craig is a foil press master. A wonderful machine. It's incredible. $84.99, $108, $18.95. Craig, why is this essential to anybody crafting?
It's not. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. There, your face there, you were like, oh, what have I said? Yeah, it is, because, you will spend your hard-earned money on paper pads and embellishments that have got foiling on them, your papers, your inserts, all these sorts of things, whereas now you can do the foiling at home. So as long as it fits on the 5x7 platform, that doesn't just go for the foil press stamps. That goes for... That really tickled you, Georgina, didn't it? That really tickled you.
Didn't tickle me.
No, your heart stopped there. You can do all your foiling at home. So we're going to show you, not in the next demonstration, but the next one, we're going to show you how you can take your die, this full die, and you can foil with it. So instead of the detailed die cutting, it's going to foil instead. So yeah, have a look on the website. You'll find lots of foil press stamps, lots of foil press stamping cuts, but you can absolutely use your normal wafer thin dies to foil with, as long as they fit on the platform. Absolutely, a great collection, you monkey. $84.99. Scallywag. You little wee scallywag, you. $118.95. Remember, you're getting your Club Inspired Platinum on this, and you're also going to get that Love 14 on it as well. Guys, let's take a close look at the foil press. Let's.
The Gemini foil press has arrived. Professional and luxurious hot foil letterpress can now be achieved in your own home with our innovative foil press system. This clever machine has been designed with so many fabulous and unique features, and it really does take paper and mixed media crafting to an exciting new level. Delivering professional-looking foiling results using a hot press technique that ensures crisp, clean images. Perfect for stationery, invitations, party decorations, home decor, and so much more. The foil press is the only hot foiling system that uses a silicon plate, and we've created a plate that has edge-to-edge heat, so no matter where you place the dies, the heat will be the same. There are no cold spots or hot spots, just one consistent temperature, which again ensures perfectly foiled results every time you use it. Fast heat up reduces wait time, making projects faster to complete. The innovative foil stamp and cut dies allows you to do exactly that, creating professional quality hot stamping, and they work on everything from paper, fabric, cardstock to leather, vinyl, balsa wood and more. Don't waste any of your foil, as you can use the negative foil left over to create another project. With any machine that involves the use of heat, safety features are an absolute priority. The foil press has been fitted with a built-in cool-down feature that kicks in when the machine has been in use for a lengthy amount of time. There is also an automatic shut-off feature that will turn the machine off if the heated platform has been engaged for 25 minutes and not used. Everything needed comes in the box, including a handy manual which gives you all the time and temperature settings for the dies, so you can start foiling straight away. The Gemini Foil Press, made by crafters, for crafters.
Yes, what a great present, what a great collection that is. Oh dear. The foil press, it's a great machine and a lot of love for it, and what a great price. Back in stock in the USA, and that great USA, back in stock in the USA. All together now, all the ladies. Anne said on Facebook, was just going to get card pads, but the package deal was too good to pass up. It really is, because remember, you're getting all the pads and the dies for that incredible price. The foil press, that I know a lot of love. I love the foil press. Again, a lot of love for the papers and the dies. And that's the thing with these dies, they are versatile. You can do the brilliant die cutting. You could use them as stencils. I mean, there's that option as well, which you've not even touched on. The foil press, I mean, wait till you see Craig do foil pressing. I mean, it looks incredible. And people are going to go, oh, have you bought that paper? You've made it yourself. It's incredible. A wonderful machine and so versatile. Yes, Pam just said on YouTube, I think these dies would look gorgeous foiled onto a journal cover. They really would. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Brand new dies launched today, including those brand new sheets of card. A great collection, brand new. Join it, please.
Friday night.
It's literally
Friday night.
We're all ready.
Friday night. I'm off the weekend.
Tracy's got the tequila.
I'm tired. I'm going to sleep.
Positivity. Guys, a great collection and loving this. A lot of you just going, I was just going to go for the paper pads, but I've had to put the dies in my basket as well because, Craig, they are a versatile die. You're going to use these, like your nesting dies, you're going to use these time and time again.
Yeah, absolutely, I can. Another thing now, I don't know the answer of what I'm going to say. Just imagine material that's out there. Imagine a piece of metal. It's not die cut, it's just a plain piece of metal. How much would that be within a DIY store?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say I don't know, but you know a sheet of metal would be quite expensive. So you've got that with all of that detail, with the embossed detail. You're getting the two of them, plus how much do you pay at home for, if you buy even one of our paper pads on their own, when they're at a kind of like a normal price. So when you start to tally them up, but then incorporate the fact you can obviously cut them, emboss them, create apertures in them, foil with them, all these different things.
Yeah.
It's one of those that's going to be sitting on your craft desk and you might, I need a background. Oh, I know, texture background, I'll use those dies.
Craig, question for you from Alicia on YouTube. Can you foil press on embossed stamped verse?
Say that again, sorry?
Can you foil press on an embossed stamped verse?
So if it's embossed as in heat embossed, yes, just watch. I wouldn't, if you've heat embossed a sentiment with gold, I wouldn't go and foil with gold foil because it's going to blend into each other. So make sure your sentiment is a darker colour foil than your foil, so it stands out. If you're meaning emboss as in actually emboss, you can, but because you will have to emboss it first, then when you run it through your Gemini with the foil press, it's going to flatten the emboss. So
absolutely.
You can, it's pointless, it's going to flatten it. As for heat embossing, yes, make sure the sentiment is a darker shade of foil so that it stands out.
Perfect. Remember, if you've got any questions or anything you want answering during the show, maybe you want to ask the size of these dies, maybe you want to see the papers again, maybe you just want a question which has nothing to do with what we're showing tonight, maybe it's another generic crafting question, please feel free to get in touch, comment below on Facebook and the wonderful YouTube. We will try our very best to answer the question. If we don't know the answer, we will find out for you tonight. Tim has just said it as well, Craig is a legend when it comes to foil press.
Oh, thanks, guys.
His middle name is actually Craig Foil Press Laird.
We'll see that just shortly.
Yeah, we will indeed. Loads to look forward to on this show. Right, what we're going to do next, Craig?
So I've already got my cardstock. I've already got this one all inked. So I used my Sandstorm and Friar Brown to ink, and then what I've done is I spritzed with some water and then just created my faux bleaching effect that you can see here.
Great.
And that was just on white smooth stamping card. So I'm going to pop that on again, putting it on with my metal shim because I just find that I get that incredible detailed cut with the metal shim. We're going to run this one through, and again with this one what I am going to do is I'm going to emboss it. One, it helps to push all the bits out, but two, we're actually going to use a bit of gold gilding wax in a moment, around the edges.
Love the gilding wax.
Also picks up the edges once you have ran through with the gilding flakes. So I can see that that is just perfectly cut. So if I, there we go. So that's what we would call is a pencil line.
Yep.
If it looks like a grey pencil line, then you know that it's cut perfectly. So rubber embossing mat, so we're going to place it back down again. And I know it's that horrible feeling as though, well, I'm going to cut into it. You're not going to cut into your rubber embossing mat. I don't know what the material is made of. It's magic. It stretches, it bends, and therefore the die does not cut it. So do not worry. It's going to just emboss the detail, not die cut it.
Yeah.
If we bring this one out, and then we're ready. These are also going to be good for things like your shakers. You know, all these little bits.
Yeah.
Because they're nice small little bits.
Love that.
Keep a hold of them.
Yeah.
But then you can see, even running my fingers over, which is quite therapeutic to do, so many of them all come out. Of course, you can use your Pokey tool if you want, but if you give it a flick, most come out. Those that don't, either use your die tool or go around getting the last bits and pieces to pop out. And then this, by going by the colour, the Sandstorm and also the Friar Brown, this looks like as though it's one of our pattern papers. Don't you think, George?
Doesn't it?
Yeah. It's like it's already been done for you. Sorry, Tracy. So then what we can do is then if we're going to come in, we're going to come in with our Empire Gold, King Gold if you wanted to. But then what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in, do you know what I am going to do? Where is it? Here it is. I've got my craft mat. If you've got your craft mat, this is simply so that I don't have to clean up my glass mat straight away. Even your Lisa Horton mat that
yes.
I got the other day.
Great deals on your gilding wax. Remember the 5 collections. Great collection for you. Remember, you're getting the 5 tubs of gilding wax, silver, gold, antique gold, Renaissance gold, and the royal gold, and that bronze as well. $47.96, $67.96. You're paying for 4, you're getting 1 for free. Remember, your club inspire platinum price on that £38.37, $54.37, and you've also got the option to type in club love 14 to get the extra 14% off.
Have you ever used gilding wax before?
Me?
Yeah.
On furniture, yes.
Yeah, on furniture. You done it on cardstock?
No. Yes.
There you go.
Tonight's the night I gild with wax. I've ruined it for you.
No, you're fine.
It's like don't lick it. Right, what am I doing?
So I would dab some off on your glass mat, get a fair bit off your glass mat, and then what you're just going to do is I would just stabilise your cardstock with your hand.
Yeah.
And then lightly to start with, just in a roll in action, just roll, because you can always add, obviously you can't take off.
Away. Charlotte's when I'm scared. Why are you scared, Charlotte?
You're a natural, look at that. And then you can just keep going back and applying from the little palette you've created. And then going around. And then, you know, what you can be doing at home if you wanted to is then, like the points of the detail, you could go heavier handed, you could start to blend out. It's entirely up to you. But it is the case. You can use your blending tool. I know it's got that
Great
very
smell.
home decor smell, doesn't it?
Ooh.
There you go.
Right.
So I've done one corner and you've done the other corner. Look at you. Check you out.
Gold staff for
There
me.
you are.
Clean my finger.
Yeah, you will need to. Don't think of your shirt or that.
Do what?
Don't like wipe it on
Oh,
your
right,
shirt.
sorry,
Or that,
yes.
Unless you want like a gold streak down you.
I won't
now-
use the baby wipe, Charlotte. No, I won't.
Now that we've got our edge is all beautifully done, half by me and half by George.
You're welcome.
What I'm then going to do is I've already cut it out as well in black matte cardstock. Same plate configuration. And then let's go in with our dotty tape runner. So we're going to go in with our dots. And I'm just going to go all the way throughout the back. And I pointed it out earlier on, but when it comes to these dies, your A4 double-sided adhesive sheets, these would be brilliant for these, because then it's like one great big sticker. So you can easily just peel the backing off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a drop shadow, but I'm going to do it differently. And I only started doing this over the last couple of weeks, and it's because I seen Debbie Fisher do it on Create and Craft, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's quite cool. Usually what I do is I pull it down to the bottom right-hand side. So it creates that drop shadow either at the top or you can do it at the bottom. Well, what Debbie done, she cut whatever it was she was doing at the time, separated it at the moment, and then instead of doing a drop shadow right at an angle, she'd done it lengthways.
Right.
So if I then come along into here, and then we've got our drop shadow to the left-hand side, and then we're going to do the same within this one here. So basically we're extending it, George. We're making the black a bit longer. And then by doing it this way, I've got a bit of white card. Here we go.
And
then
apparently I'm a natural glider.
A natural glider, that's, you're a Gilding wax glider. That could be your superhero name. George, the Gilding wax glider. Here to save the day.
Wax
with his waxy finger. Could be.
Could be a waxologist.
A waxologist?
Yeah. What that means.
You could wax lyrics about it.
Wax lyrics. Wax on, wax off.
I've not seen that film in years and years and years. Is there not a series or something out about it? On Netflix or something?
It's about the bad guy in it, but he's not the bad guy in this one. It's his side of the story, years after. Ah,
that's what it was. Can't remember who told me about it.
King Cobra, something like that?
Ah, that's it, yeah. That's it. Yeah. We've seen myself, Johnny, Charlotte, Ben, Jake, John, we were all crowded around the TV yesterday for the drop of Jurassic Park trailer.
It's so good.
That's what I said, Charlotte, we should all go together.
Got bigger. Why do they have to go bigger?
You up for it, George?
Always up for Jurassic Park.
Perfect, yeah, we need someone to cover the shows here while we go.
Probably the case.
Oh, I thought that was really funny as well, and no one listened. Oh, you did hear it.
Charlotte's very Cobra Kai. Thank you, Susie, on the socials. The
Cobra Kai, yeah.
Cobra Kai. Yeah, no, I'll be covering that shift when you guys all go out, so don't you worry.
Nah.
Hey. Me and you, Charlotte, are going to fall out, mate. Just let me tell you that.
I'm not sure when it comes out, actually.
June 2022.
Is it?
Yeah.
It might be my birthday, 21st of June, summer solstice, longest day of the year.
It is a summer solstice.
Yeah.
When's the shortest day of the year?
21st of December.
Very good.
My mum and stepdad's anniversary.
Very good.
Yep.
When's the... I don't know anymore.
Neither do I.
No. Peg has just gone on Facebook. This will go well with the vintage diary collection.
This is what I'm using.
There you are, Peg.
This is what I'm using, Peg. You are on the money.
You're on the money, Peg.
So yes, so the papers that I'm using from Vintage Diary. This twine that I'm using is from Vintage Diary.
Yeah.
And then I've got some stamps. Now, I believe, am I correct, Georgina, have we got Vintage Diary on the show? We do, yeah. We've got a small collection. So I've already stamped out some of the elements and die cut them, but you'll be able to see. So we are using the Vintage Diary collection, wrapped around that twine, all the way around, very roughly. It doesn't have to be exact. Then what I've done with this one that comes within the collection, I've added my sentiment as well as the frame and gone round with a combination of Sandstorm and Friar Brown. This is actually, instead of it being a focal point on the front of the card, it's actually going to go into the middle.
Yep.
Close that one up. If you wanted to do strips so you could hide the acetate, you can do. I would do that at home, but obviously for the sake of the time for the show,
yeah,
I'm not going to do that. And then I've got heat embossed key. I've got a bit of, where's my sentiment gone? What do you call it? Debbie Fisher's favourite thing, wax seal.
Well, Jan was here the other day and we did wax seals, and I think the curse has been broken now.
Oh, I broke it ages ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry. The new Jurassic Park should be subtitled "They Never Learn." They never learn. They do never learn, and you are right there. Apparently June 10th, so I'm busy that day. Busy that day, guys. So, yeah.
How do you know what you're doing then?
I'm going to make sure I'm busy. Going to see that film, maybe, by myself. I'll sit there. Eat the film.
I like going to the cinema.
I love going to the cinema by myself. I went to the theatre by myself last night.
You don't have anyone bothering you?
I don't have any
Try
friends.
to talk to you while you're trying. I like the trailers of what's coming up.
Yes, I like the trailers.
I do.
Yeah, I went to see my friend in a musical last night in Newcastle. The Addams Family musical. Very good. Went by myself. My friend was just in the ensemble, but actually one of the ancestors on the stage the entire time, pretty much. But is the understudy to Fester, to Uncle Fester.
Right.
Very good, great little musical.
So first, if Uncle Fester was not well, he would step in?
Yeah, he'd be the understudy for Uncle Fester.
Oh, okay.
That's how, yeah. It's like, basically, yeah, just in case you're on standby. And it's one of them, because you don't want your friends to be ill, but you do at the same time, so you get to do the show a bit more. Yeah. You get paid a bit more money as well when you go on as an understudy.
Do you?
Yeah. You get like your normal rate, and then if you have to go on a show as an understudy, you get paid a bit extra because you've had to cover the cost and go on extra and stuff. It's not like thousands, but it's
still
it's worth it.
Enough to tempt you to feed, your
absolutely.
some.
Or push them down the stairs.
Yeah, something like that.
Not that we condone that kind of violence, but look at that wonderful card. Beautiful, loving that.
So gone for your vintage styles with your vintage diaries within this one. So that was Sandstorm, Friar Brown and King Gold Gilding wax. We just went round the edge. I went round a corner, George went round one of the other corners with the Gilding wax.
And guys, I'm here all week. Val on Facebook, I've ordered these dies. They will look good behind the Lisa Horton flowers I bought recently. Val in Southampton. And Anderson on Facebook, that's my birthday. Is Sam Neill in this one? He is indeed. Half of the original cast is back for the new Jurassic Park. Welcome to Crafties TV. Big fans of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World and other dinosaur-based films. You've got the Vintage Diary collection. Great deals, a small little bundle. And we loved it when it launched, and we've got it for you now. Here. Right, that's... Right, Chewbacca. Where did Chewbacca come from? Let's take a close look at the Vintage Diary collection with a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything in this collection, including edgeables. Page edge dies, you've got them within there. You've also got the different stamps as well. Again, we love the stamps, different collections, Dear Diary, all sorts within there. Also the wax seal kit, so you have to make these great wax seals as well. Just don't look at Debbie Fisher when you do it. Also, you've got this wonderful antique frame stamp and die. Again, another great collection for you. You've got ribbons. We love cotton ribbons. And you've also got that twine that you saw Craig using as well. You've also got these MDF pieces as well to go on the frames and the corners. This great collection, I think it's one of my favourite stamp collections, the wonderfully perfect Parisian stamp collection. All different little keys and Mardi Gras, and then embossing folders. We love an embossing folder. Here you've got two within this collection here for you today. You've got the Dear Diary embossing folder, and you've also got a Moment in Time embossing folder as well. That can be yours today. For that great price, £25.17, $31.05. Remember, your Club Inspire Platinum price. And also, don't forget as well, Love 14 is yours as well to get an extra 14% off. We've got a good deal offer at the minute. We launched on Tuesday, myself and Debbie Robinson, the craft kits. If you've not seen our craft kits before, what a great collection. 45 was launched on the wonderful Tuesday, Debbie Fisher. This got a good deal. Every week we bring you a brand new deal. This week's deal, 3 craft kits for the price of 2, number 43, 44 and 37. 49.98, 49.98. Let's take a look at the wonderful options that you've got. We'll do unbox it live? Okay, let's unbox it live. Here it goes. I'm opening it up. This is what you're going to get. Can we have the overhead camera, Charlotte, please? Is that all right, my dearie? Thank you, my dearie.
Direct and from the floor.
Oh, well, I did a great... I don't want much, guys. Come on. I've done a bit of gilding wax. I'm thinking the dog so-and-sos. Right, a great box here. Remember, they come in sets. They come in great kits for you. Sorry, Charlotte. I'll just leave that there. Let you aim up. A great set. So much within it. I was moving it and Charlotte's like, I can hear again. I can hear the breathing getting heavy. This is one of the 3 that you're getting. This is the silhouette stamps and stencils. Again, over 220 elements. It just say makes a minimum of 18 cards. Don't worry about that. You can make a lot more than 18 cards in this box. You open it up. You've got a little picture of Sarah there. She is good. Hello, pet, and welcome to your new project kit. You can visit the website crafterscompanionbox.com and learn more about our wonderful craft kits. You open it up and it's presented so beautifully. Not like this. It'll be in lovely envelopes so you know exactly what you're getting in here. You're going to get, when it says you make a minimum of 18 cards, what that means is that you're getting 18 card blanks and 18 envelopes. So don't worry about all the envelopes and pieces of paper, because that's just, up to you what you do with those. Plus as well, you've got white card blanks and black card blanks in there. You've got the envelopes to fit alongside with the larger card blanks and then with the larger envelopes. You've got here that beautiful textured cardstock. Again, perfect for making your cards with, maybe for your inserts within your card. Maybe you're going to die cut with this wonderful here. Then as well, you've got luxury ribbons. Again, every craft kit is going to be different, slightly different colour themes. Again, you've got the different ribbons in different thicknesses. These wonderful colour patterns, this blue, yellow and orange in the 3mm, 6mm and 12mm. You've also got the pearls as well to go alongside with that, so you can have some great fun doing some great pearls whilst you're in here as well. Again, within that blue, yellow and orange. Now this is a set all based upon stamps and silhouettes, and you've got the great set of, stencils and silhouettes. Again, you've got all the stencils here. Now they're made for the positives and negatives. So what I mean by that is that you've got that wonderful image there for your toadstool, but you've also as well within this collection got the negative as well. So once you've coloured that in, you can block that out with the wonderful negative there. So again, it's not going to cause you any problems. You've also as well got the wonderful woodland scene, or the lake scene, shall I say. Oops, excuse you, Craig. That means that something's ready. You've got it here, the wonderful lakeland scene, whatever you may want to do with it, and then you've also got the negative to go alongside it, and then as well, you've got it here, this wonderful floral frame, and then again, you've got the frame in the middle there to do the negative. You've also got the moon as well, and again you also have the wonderful negative as well, so you can do stenciling, block it out so you're not going to be over inking, and you've got more black card frame for you as well, plus as well stamps galore. Yes indeed, we've got some great stamps, so you have to create some wonderful sentiments. Once upon a time, Christmas cheer, have a magical day, embrace your inner flamingo. Obviously. Today is a good day to smile, true love, sparkle all the way, and as well you've also got these wonderful little sentiments as well, and animals, the flamingos, the fairy, Father Christmas and the reindeer, the moon, so much within it, plus as well paper pads. You're going to get so much paper which works really well and complements on everything that you see. You're going to get patterned paper stock as well, and you get that luxury card stock as well at the back. That is just one of the craft kits that you're going to be getting for that unbelievably great price as well. A great collection, and that's going to be it. If you're brand new to crafting, what a great way to build up your crafting store. This is 43. You also get 2 more boxes. We'll try and show you the 2 boxes as well. You're paying for 2, you're getting 1 free. All got different elements, all got different things. And remember, there's already 45 of them craft kits, or the newest one launched the other day, a great collection. Tonight though, we are looking at this brand new collection, the Broderie Anglaise creator card die. I wish it was harder to say. The collection, you're getting 2 dies within here, you're getting Calais and you're getting Chantilly as well. A great collection which loads of you love, and you're getting the 2 card stocks as well. You're right there. Just cracking off a little nosy. That's the TV. Again, a great collection.
I'm well impressed.
Why?
You've managed to say that without any cheat sheets or anything
Is that
underneath
what you came
the
over
TV.
for?
That's what I came over for.
Broderie Anglaise. I can be professional.
You can't say craft, chat and create, but you can say that.
Hey, I think I'm on a spectrum. You can get in this as well, the 2 different dyes, and you've also got in here the 2 paper pads as well. 48 sheets of card, neutrals and pastels. Craig, you were saying, oh, vintage, one of my favourite looks, about the wonderful card stuff. You're doing foil pressing, aren't you?
Foil pressing.
Back in stock in the USA.
It is indeed. Now, you'll be able to watch thousands and thousands of hours across on our YouTube all about the foil press. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how you can use a wafer thin die. So we're obviously going to show you this one, but you can be any wafer thin die as long as it fits on the platform. The only ones you can't use is an older machine if you've still got the dies. It's from the Todo machine, and it's just because they're slightly thicker. But as long as they're your thin ones, wafer thin, you'll be absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do is going to pretend this is a foil press stamp. So I would, of course, then go up to 25 seconds. So by thinking it as a foil press stamp, I would have a look at the matrix as a temperature guide or a timer's guide. But because I kind of know off the back of my hand, I know for a size like this, we're going to need 25 seconds. Because what you need to keep in mind as well, it's not actually the full metal we want to heat up. All we're wanting is the points that we die cut. The fine little points, they're the bits that we actually want to be heated up. So then what I would do is get my gold paper craft foil, and I've got some black card. So I'm going to pop it onto my platform, and as you can see, it just fits the platform and no more. So I'm going to pop it on, put my carbon plate on, because I like to do that for comfort. On the low temperature, we've done start, it's counting down. This is where you make sure that you've got all of your bits and pieces ready to go. Now, with both these dies, it is an extreme tight fit when it comes to the width of your foil. So you can either have 2 separate strips and pad it out that way, or if you are careful, you will manage to use one little panel for your foiling. So if I move it up so you can see here. So what I'm going to do is if I take that off, and then I'm going to go in with my foil, and it's shiny side down. So this is what I mean. See how the edge of the die and the edge of the die, they're right there. So if you are careful, you will just manage to get your foil to cover it. If not, have another separate piece of foil and pad it out that way. But if I then layer that one up, then I'm going to go in with my black card, and I'm going to pop that into place there. My carbon plate. And I am being careful because I don't want the foil to move. Sliding it out, and with the foil press, it works straight away with the Gemini Junior. You don't need anything else. You get the carbon plate and everything in with the box that enables you to run it through with the Junior. It is a question that we get asked quite a lot. No, it does not work with the MIDI, because the MIDI is folder based, so the mouth is really thin compared to the Junior. You have to use either your Gemini Junior or your large Gemini, but with your large Gemini, you will need what is called an extender plate. I'm sure they're still in stock in the website, but this is what you need. So instead of the A5 one that you get within the box, you need your extender plate. That's only if you've got your A4 Gemini.
Right, okay.
So then what we can do, it is in stock, thank you Georgina, so if you are in the market for it, then it is in stock. Then straight away, can you see
this is good.
How beautiful is that?
Yeah.
So then what I'm going to do, if I grab a corner, and then, oh, look at, oh, fab, Charlotte, fabulous.
Oh, that's good. I feel pretty.
Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Absolutely exquisite. So you've got all of that, what would be die cut, is now foiled. So same with the other one, 25 seconds, works no problem at all. So what I've done already, the only difference is I've trimmed it down, and I've trimmed it down pretty much so there's a millimetre all the way round. Then what I would do is I would come in with my tacky glue, and I've borrowed Hayley's Pearls again, and I would go in with these really small ones. You can go in with any of the sized ones.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with these ones. What I've also done as well is I've already die cut a sentiment and layered it. I'm going to put it there as a guide, because there's no point putting the pearls on the whole lot when you're going to end up covering some of it. So it's a good idea just to use that as a bit of a guide to start with. And then in the little circles, what I would do is go in with my tacky glue, into tiny little dots, put tiny little bits, so I could do one there and then one there. So I'll just do a couple. I've got one already finished.
Loads of love credit for this technique, Rosalind, and that is beautiful, Craig. That would make a really pretty light box panel.
Yes.
Beth on Facebook. Oh, beautiful, Craig.
It really is beautiful. The thing is, what you could do it with your linen card if you want, and you would get a bit of texture. Of course, I know that there's no black, but you can then use your coloured foil onto the white or the pastel if you wanted to. Maybe the cerise foil on your baby pink cardstock if you want to. Irrelevant whether it's pastel or the linen, you'd be able to foil onto it. But then all that I would continue to do is go right. I would finish this one at home because I would use the pearls that I've got to finish, but I'll bring in the one that I've already done. So as I say, I would carry on going, using that as a guide, because there's no point in wasting pearls by putting it underneath. So let's move that one out of the way. And then if I bring this one in, we've got these little studs that we can see here. And then that's going to fit into here. So let's bring in a piece of the ivory. So I'm just going to take these ones off, and this is cut, I want to say this is cut to 5 by 7.
Yeah.
So I've taken a piece of the ivory, cut that to 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. We can then pop that one on. We can then layer this one onto a piece of gold satin card from our luxury card.
Craig, there's a lot of questions about the larger foil platform.
Yes.
Maybe trying to see if we could get that used today. Would you think we get a chance?
Not today, because this is all about the dies, not the foil press. But it has been, if you go back onto YouTube and you watch previous YouTube shows of Crafters TV all about the foil press, it has been used in there. There is a foil press show coming up in the not too distant future, so if it's on the show then we'll get it used then. But for this show, because it's about the dies, I would suggest that you go back and have a look at previous shows. But it is pretty much used in the same way. Well, it is, it's just obviously on a bigger scale. And then what I'm going to do is I've got my foam pads on here. This is one of our old sentiments that we done even before you joined us, George. But they're so lovely. Oh, not foam pads, sentiments, sorry. No, it's not. It's foam strips.
Foam strips.
No, because the foam is not on a roll. I should have you know. I don't even know if I've...
Well, I sang zips on a roll earlier for Becky. You thought I'd tried, well... she didn't like it. She didn't like foam on zips on a roll.
Do you know something, Charlotte? I had loads yesterday, and while Sharon Callis was on, when you seen me off camera tidying up my craft bag, and because I don't use them a lot, I've took them home with me, and then look at that, I've gone and used them today. Isn't that typical?
What do you like?
But yeah, technically they weren't that foam that's on a continuous round thing.
Whoa, like a circle?
No.
Oh.
No, not a roll.
Not a roll.
A continuous round thing. A continuous round thing that keeps going round and round and round. By the way, Hayley, I've borrowed your pearls again, sorry.
Oh, you did not?
I did. I only borrowed a couple.
She's angry. She's not happy about it.
She is, isn't she? She's stormed off.
She's good for you.
And then here we go. I've taken a couple of these tiny, tiny little butterflies from one of our sets.
Yeah.
Pop that one on, and that's all that I'm going to do within this one here. Let's pop that one on. So using our background die with the foil, we've taken a couple of the Dreamies pearls just to pop into place there. As I say, use your sentiment as a bit of a guide first, because there's no point putting pearls underneath when you're not going to see them, so don't waste them. And then, just pop our butterfly back on.
He fluttered away.
He fluttered away.
Yeah.
And then there we go. We've got what would have been, or what is, for die cutting, but we've now foiled with it instead. and created that elegance. How well does that look? So there you go. So please, if you get a hold of them, you've got your foil press, don't think as though you can only die cut with them. Please remember, go and try your foil in 25 seconds, both dies, 25 seconds. I've tried it, I've tested it, and see what you can come up with.
You can come up with something like that, all made possible by these two great dies. You've got the Calais and you've got the wonderful Chantilly as well. Two great dies, oh, that wonderful price. Remember them cardstock as well, brand new cardstocks, the neutrals and the pastels. You can buy everything separately, however, why would you when you're going to get a 20% saving by buying the two dies, and you also get the 48 sheets of card, £48.95, $55, $35. Remember, Club Inspire discount, £39.16, $44.28. Remember, you've got that Love 14 saving as well on the website until Valentine's Day. Get yourself an extra 14% off. Loads of you with things in your basket. Loads of you are still looking at Dreamies. Dreamies are coming up for you next. My advice to you is don't sit around and wait for Dreamies, because once it's gone, it's gone. We'll see you after this.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's George Akid. It's my absolute pleasure to be with you this Friday. It's Crafters TV brought to you by Crafters Companion. We've had a great hour so far with a wonderful Laird with these brand new Broderie Anglaise credit card die collection. But for now, we are joined by the wonderful Dreamies, who have been here all day, and you guys have absolutely we've loved having them here. It's nice to have them in person and not via Zoom. And there's been sellouts already with with Dreamies. My advice to you, if you've got anything in your basket, do not sit on it because it's going to run out. We're joined by the wonderful Hayley. Good evening, my lovely.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, my dear?
I'm on the telly. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. How's your day going so far?
It's been amazing. Yeah,
lovely.
It's been lovely.
So we've had loads of love coming today. We've had loads of questions about Dreamies and loads of people just discovering you for the first time. So if people don't know who are Dreamies, tell us what makes you guys the best, because you are one of the best in the business.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Well, it's me, my mum, and Jimmy now. So there's the three of us. My dad does the teas and the books and things. The boring stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we started with just me and my mum about 12 years ago now. So we started with stamps, CD-ROMs, and then it's just sort of snowballed from there, really. We got into MDF, which is really when it took off, and we've just been blown away by the response. It's been amazing. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've been going for so long now, 12 years.
I know, isn't it crazy? Based here in the UK, in Nottingham.
Yes.
And your work's taking you around the world, hasn't it? Your work's like everywhere. It's in America, Australia, everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, and a lot of that is thanks to Crafters TV. Like, it's amazing that we get to reach that many people.
Yeah, really is. Now, so if people are wondering, how can they keep up to date with you guys? I know you've got your own Facebook pages, ways of keeping up to date with everybody out there. How do they find you guys?
Right, so we've got a Dreamies Facebook page, so you can just search for the word Dreamies, which is Dream-E-S, or you can find us on Instagram as well, which is Dreamies Craft. We're also on Twitter, not so much Twitter, but mostly Twitter, a little bit of Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've also got Dreamy Catches as well, so you can click on our Facebook page and there's a little group button, so you can join us and we let everybody in.
Absolutely perfect. So you've been here today. Obviously, is this your first time visiting the studios?
It is, yeah.
Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Your mum's here. Everybody's here. They're on a great day. They're probably watching us now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're outside watching us. I know they are.
Did you not see my comment? Like, Craig, why have you nicked my pearls?
No, it didn't come through. Susie didn't put it through. Susie, she was protecting you from Craig. That's what it was. Listen, guys, just remember as well, if you are wondering, we've got loads of new friends and family joining us. Dreamies are very good friends of ours here at Crafters TV. But you still get your Club Inspired discount. Remember, the more you spend, the more points you get. The more points you have, the bigger your discounts. Every time you shop with us, you get points. Your first order with us here at Crafters TV, you're going to get 20% off on your first order. Plus, you're going to get those 250 bonus points as well, working your way up. And remember, Platinum will get you 20% off every order. It's great. I can't believe it. I still love the discounts we've got. Loads of you getting in touch today. Loads of great things for you now. We've had sellouts already. If you remember the guitar this morning, it's sold out. If you remember as well, the post box sold out as well, guys. Some great collections for you. Well, first of all, we're going to go for the spring gifts as well. Again, I just mean, what a great collection these are. And these are the right ones this time, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, earlier I put the wrong ones on, and then she gave me a look, and she was so polite. She didn't want to tell me I'd gone wrong, but I've gone wrong. You're going to get a teapot, the basket, and you're also going to get the bird box as well within this. There's 3 different things. Oops, Daisy. See, stable. You're going to get 3 of these within your collection. £7.99, $11.99. Again, and that Club Inspired Platinum price as well. That is ridiculously. This is limited stock, by the way, guys. It is limited. So if you are wanting to get it, today is the day. Please do not sit with it in your basket because it will sell out. I promise you this as well. Also, we've got the wonderful Jars and Things. I love the name on that. Jars and things. They're here for you. Again, you're getting 2 within each collection. Again, limited stock on this. So much love for it. £7.99, $11.59. You've also got embossing folders as well for you. The embossing folders, again, you have got here the wonderful Itsy Ditsy embossing folder. That is priced at £7.99, $11.59. Again, you are getting that Club Inspire Platinum price as well. You also got the other embossing folder as well. You've also got the cable knit embossing folder as well, available for you as well. Sorry, Charlotte. Sorry, Georgie. Sorry, Charlotte. £7.99 and $11.59. Remember that Club Inspire Platinum price as well. We've also got the Sugar Blooms collection as well. Again, talking of dies, what a brilliant set of dies, all made possible. I mean, these are a great set of dies. You can create those wonderful liftable flowers as well within the dies there. Again, another great collection, priced at £19.99. $28.99, saving yourself 20%. Platinum price £15.99, $23.99. Loads of love coming in today for this as well. Stuart, good evening, everyone from Glasgow in Scotland. Patty on Facebook, I was able to get both box of pearls. I'd love to see a box of spring and summer colours to add to the ones I have. She's like, you got like top secret. She knows we've got one. Guys, Peg's asking on Facebook, could we please zoom into the birdhouse and Easter basket next time through? I'll try my very best for you, Peg. Anything for you, my dear. Let's get into it. Let's get started. What are you going to be making for us first?
Right, so we're going to make the Honeypot first. So we're going to be using the Itsy Ditsy. So all the things you've just seen, we're going to be including in this demonstration.
Perfect.
So we're going to pick up some of the edge in there. You can see the nice little bit of inking around the edge that's just picking up that Itsy Ditsy there. Again, we've got the sugared blooms just on the bottom here, and they do really embellish quite easily. And this isn't necessarily traditional honey sort of colours, so you could use your sunny days. We have got a sample with that paper pad and that'd lend itself perfectly, but I've just gone for the brown and gold here and a little hint of white as well. So first off then, we're going to run the embossing folder through.
Lovely.
So I'm hoping, I'm not going to ask you for the plate combination.
Because it was, if you weren't here earlier, Hayley said to me, what was the plate combination?
Don't ask me.
Right, no, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to call the office Monday morning, gagging up another plate combination. Plastic. It's good. It's a good sign. That is a good sign. Yes, the cracking is a great sign. It means it's cutting straight in. It's embossing, but it's getting all in there. So much pressure. There is so much pressure in the Gemini machines. I know what happens in the machine. Plate combination. I don't know much about it.
Well, that's why it comes with instructions, isn't it?
That's why it comes with instructions,
exactly.
Not me.
Right, so I just ran the embossing folder through here. So I've already put it onto my project, but I just wanted you to see how gorgeous that deep emboss is there. And it really is 3D when it comes out, so you have got that nice level of depth there. And it is kind of like little tulip heads, so it's perfect for your spring crafting.
Yeah.
So I've already popped that onto the Honeypot, but I just wanted to show you, if you missed one of the shows earlier, just how easily they pop out of the sheet.
Please.
So you have just got 2 or 3 little tabs, and they literally just pop straight out.
Because they come as an MDF sheet, don't they?
They do, yeah. So all of the artboards will come in. It's kind of about 5 inches by 12 inches. So you can see it's a nice substantial size. And then your artboard is about 15 centimetres tall. Perfect. Sorry, that was terrible. That was inches and then centimetres.
We're used to it by now. We go, yeah, we looked at it.
How are you meant to follow that? Right, so I've put my embossing folder on here, and all I did is just trim around the edge.
Lovely.
So the reason I've done it is because it can tear a little bit once the glue's on, so I did want to make sure that it had set properly, especially with it having the 3D effect.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to add a little bit of the ink just around the edge. So these are the Shades of Sparkle Dinky Inkies, so they're really sparkly. You'll just get a hint of it when you feather the edges like this with the ink, the dauber, sorry. But when you do your watercolouring, which we'll see a little bit later on, you'll see just the sparkle that comes through with that. So we've just gone around the edge a little bit just to add a little bit of the shade in there. And then I've just got the layering top as well, and I've just covered that in some craft card.
Yeah.
So we're just going to, again, add a little bit of ink around there just to add a little bit of shading, just to give it that almost a beveled effect once it's on there.
I think it's important to remember with MDF as well, it can take paints, it can take your inks, it can take paper. It's such a great material to use.
It really is, definitely. I mean, we're going to be using some gilding wax on here as well. And I mean, in the past, I know Jan's used a lot of the Cosmic Shimmer.
Jan and loves your products.
She really does, yeah.
I know she wishes she was here today.
Oh, I know she does. She's off on a holiday. Well, she's on nanny duty today, I think.
Yeah, she I mean, because I've done quite a few when you guys join us via Zoom.
Yeah.
And it's always Jan, and Jan, some of the stuff Jan creates with these, some of the nativity scene that you guys did.
Oh, yes, that was a favourite.
Some amazing things with that.
Yeah, she really did. And that's just it, you can do so much. Like, Jan doesn't necessarily do our sort of style of crafting, but that's the thing, like, it suits everybody's style.
Because, I mean, when you look at the MDF kits, they are just MDF.
Yeah.
And that's nothing, please don't take that as it sounds.
Oh, no, I don't.
It is really, it is there, it's nice and basic, it's nice and simple. The fun and the creativity, I mean, it's like you give the stepping stones, don't you? You let people do whatever they want to do to these, because there is so much to do with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just added my glue on there, and then I realised I've not popped my lace on yet. So I'm just adding this under the lid of the jar.
Yeah.
So I've just added a little bit of hot glue in the middle there, and then I'm just going to add a little bit on the top, just so that we can fold that onto itself. And this is going to make kind of a frill. just around the top of the jar there.
Because do you make a lot of the demos that we have in the shop and the shows, don't you? Everything that we get here, it's you that makes it. So some of your designs, I tell you when stuff gets delivered to the studio, especially when it's Dreamies or things like that, everybody waits outside. When it gets delivered, it's all on the table outside.
Yeah.
It all gets unboxed. And I know when it's Dreamies, everyone's going, oh, that's lovely. And what you see is Tracy and the other people going, well, I need that. I need to that.
That's lovely.
When the lantern was delivered, when we got the lantern, the Spider-Man, the Father Christmas, the Christmas things, people going, yeah, I need that. I'm going to buy. And like Debbie says it, Tracy says it, I know Michelle said it. Everyone's like, yeah, I need that when it first gets unboxed. And that's on your designs, because some of these are just absolutely stunning.
Oh, thank you. That's such a compliment as well. It's lovely that people that see crafting all day, every day, say that sort of thing. It's so lovely.
Especially with this, because it's so different, isn't it? It's so out there, the MDF.
Yeah, and it's such a nice home decor project. You know, once you've got them around your house, it is really lovely to know I made that. I
know Craig just walked in. I know Craig's bought stuff there. Do you know what Craig's done as well? Craig's, you know, she knows about the pearls, but Craig went to the warehouse earlier and picked up his things directly from the warehouse.
Did. I don't blame him. I'd be that eager as well.
Thank you.
And like you said,
bad thing.
Saves on postage, doesn't it?
Thank you. That's exactly it.
They still charge you postage, isn't they, mate?
No.
Right, so I've just added the lace under there, and I'm just going to, again, pick up just a little bit with my dinky inkies. And I'm going to try and add just a little thin line just across there with a bit of shading just for where the lid would be beveled.
Yeah.
Right, so then we can then start to build up some of the decoration. So I've just got some gold ribbon, so we'll just tie that around the top initially.
Yep.
So I'm just going to wrap that. To be fair, I didn't even need that line. I'm putting my ribbon over it. But yeah, so we'll wrap that around there, and then we can give that a tie. And then you can always secure it with hot glue as well if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So we can pop that just onto there and then just trim that off. So that is then sort of the top of the jar.
Yep.
And then we're going to add some of the embellishments that come in the kit. So you do get the word honey. So it's in kind of mismatched letters, so it is quite cute.
Lovely.
And then you've got the sign as well that just goes around the edge. So you can see how easily these pop out. And we do try and add the tabs at points of the letters that won't be too difficult for you to get them out of the sheeting, so that they're not breakable really. So we'll poke the N out as well. You can use your tweezers if you need to. So I just press through and then just push the letters through. Just be quite gentle with them. You don't need to be forceful. But you can see they do come out super easy. And then we can add, in fact, I left them in there for a reason, because it's so much easier to put your gilding wax on all in one.
Yeah,
and now I've poked them out.
There's so much you can do with them, isn't there?
There really is.
There's no I just love how easy, how simple it is, and it's so effective.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just popping a bit of the gold gilding wax just on the top of the frame here, just with my finger.
I'm an expert at gilding waxing, just so you know. I had a go before with Craig.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Smashed it. My finger is covered in gold now and I can't touch anything, but apart from that...
I get it everywhere.
Smells good though, smells great.
Right, so we'll just add, again, a little bit onto the letters. So it doesn't have to be perfect, it is just to give it a little bit of colour, just so it's not on the MDF. And then we'll pop on the E there and the Y as well. Just so we've got that nice gold coming through, because we've matched it then with the ribbon. So we'll pop this onto here, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of the sisal behind it as well. Well, in the centre of it once it's stuck.
Yep.
So I'll just pop a little bit of hot glue on there. Because you're sticking it to paper, the hot glue will be fine then for adhering your MDF.
Yeah.
But obviously if you prefer a wet glue, then by all means it's a complete personal choice. And then we'll just add a little dab of hot glue and a bit of sisal in there, just for where our letters are going to go. Sisal, sorry, as well.
Sizzle.
It's being, well, I don't even know where it came from. I just pronounced it like that, and then we've always called it that. And
well, if it was Becky, like Becky earlier, we were talking about an unpicker, seam unpicker, and she calls it a cucumber picker.
Does she?
Yeah, a cucumber picker. I don't know why it comes from... Grace is looking at me. She calls it from university, or when she was at college, for whatever reason, she calls it a cucumber picker.
Did you have a look at the guinea pigs she was talking about?
The gerbils, don't get started.
Oh, gerbils, sorry.
Don't get started on the gerbils. Craig, type in gerbils by Highgate on the Instagram.
Okay.
There's a Thor one. Apparently this is Becky's friend. I think it explains a lot. When you look at gerbils by Highgate on Instagram, you'll see what I mean.
Gerbils of Highgate.
Of Highgate. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a nice page.
Oh my God.
I thought you'd love that.
But
That's
she
her
said
friend.
they come running as well when they hear the sewing machine.
Yeah. That's Becky's friend, which I think explains a lot.
Right, so then we're going to run through. So I'm using, this is one of the dies from the Precision Daisies as well as the Sweethearts. So you've got some nice little embellishments in the Sweethearts, but this one just from the other set. And then just so we're sneaking it in. So I'm just winding that through there. And you can see it's a really nice big, it's kind of like little daisies just in the arrangement there. So I'll just push that out. Probably could have done with going through again. Oh no, it's just me being funny with my fingers.
Funny with my fingers. Sorry.
Right, so we'll just pop those little bits out and you can see it's a really nice sprig that then we can pop all our flowers on. So this is part of the precision idea that we had. So you can pop all your flowers on and you've kind of got a built-in arrangement then. You've not got to do too much with it. So we're just shaping it a little bit with my fingers and this is going to go in the bottom corner here.
I think the sprig die is literally one of those things that you're going to use time and time and time again, isn't it?
You always need it as a base for some flowers, don't you? And to be fair, you can never have too many.
No.
I don't think there's such thing as too much craft stuff, is there?
I'm sure some people will disagree with that, but Craig's like, nope, no, there's not.
Right, as well, I will cut out the sugared blooms because we've not done that for a little while.
Yeah.
So I will grab some cardstock. So this is just a piece of white card here, and I'm using the inner die, so this has got raised petals as well. So as you cut that out, it's going to leave you a little outline that you can then pick up the petals from.
Yeah.
So you can get that 3D effect without adding too many layers. So we'll just run that through. Again, great in your Gemini Mini. So if you're thinking of cutting them out at night, that would be great on your lap.
Perfect.
And building up your flowers, maybe on a lap tray.
Yep.
Perfect for then the next day of crafting, isn't it?
Absolutely. Scrap Paper says on YouTube, I want to buy the Dinky Inkies just for the cute name and the fact they look fabulous as well.
Oh, yeah. I was pretty proud of that name when I thought of it.
Was it one of them 2 o'clock in the morning things where you sit up, bolt upright in bed and go, oh my God, that's a name?
Kind of. But it's one of those things that I don't think I can really top.
Yeah.
You know, like when we get new products, it's like I think about them a bit too much now because it's like there'll never be a Dinky Inkies again.
Yeah.
It's such a good rhyme. And because me and Mum are pretty dinky.
Well, yes. Your mum is, well, she's small is what I've only seen your mum on Zoom. Petite, yes. and I'm 6 foot odd, so to see your mum, I was like, oh, she's very small.
Yeah, very. And I take after her.
Yeah.
But then my dad's like 6 foot.
Is he?
Yeah.
All the good people are.
Yeah. Right, so all I've done then is I've just trimmed between the petals here and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of brown just on the edge of these petals. Just with my
A
dauber.
lot of love for the sprigs. Gilmore are so versatile and you can snip them and use less or you can use more. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. All of the sprigs that obviously you can get in our collections or others, like they're so handy. And especially because you can cut them out of whatever cardstock you've got lying around. They're great for your little bits and bobs as well if you've got scraps.
Yeah.
Right, so I've just lifted those petals up and hopefully you can see that nice 3D element to them there.
Love them.
So then I'm going to add some stamens into the centre. So I've got my flower shaping mat, so it's just a foam mat here. So then I'm just going to use my tweezers to make a hole in the centre of both of them.
Yeah.
And then you can use your pokey tool as well, obviously it's just whatever I've got to hand. And we'll pop in some of these stamens here. So I've just got 2 of them and I'm just going to fold them in half, twist them a little bit and then push them through that hole.
Yep.
So in the mixed stamens as well, you do get 8 different colours.
Nice.
And you get, I want to say approximately 1,000 in total.
No, really?
Yeah, when you count the double ends, yeah. Because once you fold them in half, obviously you get the double. Right, so you get, it's black, white, yellow, there's a pale pink, a medium pink and a magenta.
Yeah.
And then a red, I don't know if I said black, oh, and lilac.
And lilac.
Yeah.
Oh, and lilac, yes, you're very proud of that one, yes.
I've forgotten where we got up to. So I've done the same thing in this flower as well then. And we just popped those little stamens in, and if you just push them in, you can get a really nice centre to them.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to add a little blob of hot glue just on the reverse there, just to secure them. And
Love this.
So we've got, I'll make another bow just while that's setting. So if you did miss the earlier show and you missed the bow technique, I will repeat it for you.
Okay, yeah.
So what you're going to do is you're going to hold it between your thumb and your ring finger.
Yeah.
And wrap it around your index and your middle finger, down the back here, round, and then you can just give it a tie. So you may have seen the technique before, but just in case anyone missed it earlier on, you get a really
You see that
nice.
one, Craig? You see that bow? Did you see that? That beats Craig's bow technique.
I'm just thinking I need to have a bow off.
I think, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, bow off. I think you'd win, Hayley.
No.
Yeah. I think you would.
I think people would let me win because I'm the guest, aren't I?
Yeah, it's true.
Crafters are like that.
I don't think it'd be a fair one. Right, so I'm just going to pop my bow just on the top, just there, and then we can add these flowers now that they've set a little bit. So I'm just going to trim off any excess of the stamens that we don't need, just so it's not sticking out underneath. And then these can pop onto the sprig that we've got there. So we can just add one to the side here. Just press that down just to get it to stick. And then we've got the white one as well. So that can just pop onto there. And then if you have seen our shows before,
Yeah.
we do bring a little bit of moss sometimes and the sisal, obviously. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of that embellishment. We will be bringing more colours and more to you as well.
Perfect. There's loads of. Anything else sneaky peeky you can give us? Any new things?
Well, I'm hoping to be bringing a pickup tool for the pearls, which we mentioned a little bit earlier. And also, we haven't necessarily picked all the pearl colours, so any ones that you're requesting, we are open to.
Look at Craig.
Oh no, Craig's face.
That mixed moss and sisal is actually on the web.
Oh, perfect.
And you get that 14% off extra.
Ooh.
Great idea.
Yes, because it's not a new launch today, is it?
No, it's a new launch.
I'd stock up on that, definitely. Yeah. But shh, I didn't say that.
Yes.
Right, so then I've just got one of the bees as well from the kit. So I've just got one set of wings as well, and I'm just going to make him into a side bee. So I'm just going to snap off, one of his antennas.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be a side bee, that's why.
Side bee.
So then he's just going to be on his side and have one set of wings. So then just to pick up a bit of the colour.
A bee's antenna off.
I did, yeah. I wouldn't do it in real life. I love bees. Well, I'm scared of bees, but they're good for the world, aren't they?
Bee snapper.
Bee snapper. Right, so I've just picked up a little bit of ink on there, and then I've just got a little scrap of mirror board just to pop behind my bee, just so he matches. I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue just to the top and bottom. I'm out of glue. Oh, throw it. Did do. Right, so we'll add a little bit of the hot glue just at the top there and at the bottom to attach that mirror board to.
Perfect. The wonderful Shahida said on Facebook, I've ordered 2 of the jars, and then Gilmore on YouTube, I love cutting the sprigs out of vellum. Cutting out the sprigs in vellum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, vellum's a really nice medium to work with, isn't it? So we're just going to hot glue him onto here. And then, to be honest, I'll tell you a little secret as to why I snapped the bee's antenna off.
Yeah.
Because when I put it on my original Honeypot, if I put a bee wing here, I'd have covered the H. So I thought, I can't just put it over the H because then it'll just say honey.
Yeah, if you're in my neck of the woods, that's all right.
Yeah, pretty much from our neck of the woods as well, it's all right, honey. So I've just stuck one side of his wings on.
Yeah.
And I just backed that with a little bit of vellum, as you were just saying.
Beautiful. Jane Wilson says, I can't wait for this lot to arrive. I really can't. A lot of you can't wait for this lot to arrive. I mean, every time shot goes in the box, I feel like a mime. I feel like, it's like push in, there it is. A lot of love for these pearls, aren't they, Craig? A lot of love. Thief.
Us crafters share.
Yes,
Is that what it's called?
you've got permission.
Jennifer on Facebook, rose gold metallic pearls, please.
Ooh, good
What are
shout.
you going for? Colours do you want, Craig?
I quite like all the colours that Hayley's got in there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a handy colour palette, aren't they?
Colours, yeah. And then as Hayley said earlier on, what about your Spectrum Noirs that you could colour like the white ones, the light
Yeah,
ones?
that's really handy.
Yeah.
And then you kind of don't need as many colours, do
No.
you? Because they're just versatile.
Well, there you are, guys. Buy the Spectrum Noir pens instead then.
There you go. Right, so I'm just popping some extra pearls just to embellish. And I popped one in the centre of my bow as well. And there we go. I should have a stand somewhere, but I don't know where it's gone. So
This is blinking incredible. What a great collection. That wonderful Honeypot set, part of the jars and things. A great collection. Let's take a closer look at what Hayley just used there to make a wonderful Honeypot. It was starting with the jars and things. Here it is for you, the jars and things. A great collection and made possible by the wonderful Dreamies team. As always, so much love for it. Remember, you can get loads of stuff as well. It started with the jars and things. A great collection. So much within it as well. Remember, you're getting a couple of sheets of each. You're getting, remind me if you're getting the jars and the pots as well, aren't you, in this one? Yes, you are. So you can get 2 sheets of MDF. You don't have to buy the jars separately and then the Honeypot. They're both coming within that set. And that price that you'll be paying for it is just incredible. That's the best thing about Dreamies. It's so affordable. This is what you're going to be getting. In fact, you're getting 3 jars. I mean, just 3 different jars in there. £7.99, $11.59. Great price. And remember, Club Inspire Platinum price as well, £6.39, $9.27. You can also get the Itsy Ditsy 3D 6x6 embossing folder at £7.99, $11.59. Remember, your Club Inspire Platinum price does include. You've also as well got the Sugar Blooms A4 stamp and die set, a great collection, and £19.99, $28.99. Remember, already saving 20%. Add your Club Inspire discount. You've also got the mixed pollen head Stamen bundle, which is incredible price as well, £7.99, $11.59. You've also got the Shades of Sparkle Dinky Yinky collection, $29.99. Also, you've got £43.49. Again, $23.99, $34.79. The great collection of pearls as well, which Craig's are stealing, borrowing. 5 colours in 3 sizes. You get 4,750 pearls in that. That is ridiculous how much you get for your money there. £19.99, $28.99. You've also got as well some great collections which I'm going to show you as well now. The Aurora Buns stamped collection. In fact, do you know what? I love these so much. I'm going to show them live for you. There's so much within your money. This is what Hayley's going to show you alright, showing you quickly. I've got my words out today. The Adora Bun Stamp Collection, £19.99, $28.99. I mean, you're going to be able to make something incredible with these wonderful little bunnies just there for you. That one demo of the show this morning, £99.99, $28.99. That you can get that little... That is the... I never heard Georgina be so well, girly. You've got the hugs, kisses and birthday wishes, best wishes there for you. You've also got the wonderful little rabbit there for you.
Don't blame me, I'm not doing anything.
You've also as well got the little sleepy rabbit. Do you know what I love? The happy belated birthday stamp. That is worth its weight in gold. That is a brilliant idea. Love that. Again, that's all priced at £19.99, $28.99. We've also got for you the wonderful Edge Sentiments. Again, a great collection that I've left on the side over here. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am now coming back into... How are you doing? I'm professional. The Everyday Edge Sentiments. What are you laughing at, Hayley? Again, the I'm joking. It's because he said professional, he started laughing. The Everyday Edge Sentiments. Again, it says what it says on the words. All designed to go on the edge of your cards. Some great sentiments for you. They're upside down, so let me just read. For you day wedding on your. Sorry, I'm reading it. Sorry, oh, it says it on the back. So it says it on the back. On your wedding day for you. Sorry, I was like, for you day wedding you're on. That doesn't make sense.
I printed out the packet and then I left it on my printer and I meant to bring it so it was easy to read.
That's all right. I was like, on your wedding for day. I realised the for you and for you is a separate die. So many different sentiments within there. Do you know what? We'll show these a little bit closer on. You've also got as well the delightful sentiments. Again, great collection here for you on the delightful sentiments. Let me get the right ones for you. Delightful sentiment stamps and dies for you. Thank you. Happy birthday. Hello. And you're getting the dies as well to cut those straight out. Again, £19.99. You're also getting them for $28.99. Also, the nesting dies, hearts. Again, a great collection. You're going to absolutely love it. Nesting hearts and the dolly die collection. $19.99, $28.99. Remember your current Inspire price at $15.99. $23.99 there for you. A great collection. And you've also got Sunny Days paper pad. Again, 8x8. It's a great collection. Dreamies do great paper. 120 GSM, 80% of the stock, 30% of the stock, should I say, has gone on this double-sided. Again, some great papers. Some great papers for you on this for you today. £8.99, $13.49. Your mum just walked past the studio and waved at me. I love her. A great collection, £7.19, $10.79. Hayley, let's see these in action because there's so much here, isn't there?
There is, yeah. To be fair though, my mum's the only one that's not been on today. Even Jimmy was on this morning.
We want to see your mum. Yeah, let's go and get her. I'll go and fetch her.
Right, so first off then, this is the card that we're going to make. I should show you that first. So it's a three-way card here. So I've just used 2 of the 6x6 normal card blanks. So we've got a nice space to write inside. You can pop yourself a little verse. And then we've got the Sending Hugs, which is the delightful sentiments. And then we've also got the edge sentiments here as well.
She's here, your mum. Come and stand next to me. Come here, next to me, you. She's here. Look at her. I'm so happy you're here. How's your day going? You having a good day?
It's very good, thank you.
Do you want to sit with Craig on the sofa? Make yourself at home? Yeah. Come on then, I'll go and sit. Can you see that? I know, this is Carol. If you've been over here with Dreamies before, and Carol's joined us via Zoom on Skype, she's here now. Oh, well, the lovely Craig. Look how happy she is. She's so lucky. Even I'm so happy. This is great. A legend. Sorry, Hayley, you were saying, my dear.
That's all right. So then, yeah, we'll start by making the edge in there. So what I've done is I've stuck together 2 6x6 card blanks just by overlapping this centerpiece here.
Yep.
So then we've got the folding piece and then the front. We're just going to create the edger. So I've just drawn myself a really faint pencil line, which you might just be able to see. And I'm just going to pop that just on the edge there. And then we're going to tape that into place. So the reason that I drew myself a line is so that it's keeping straight onto the card base, obviously. And then just bear in mind, obviously, you'll want to open it out before you cut through, otherwise you might mark your next bit of card.
Yep.
So we'll just keep that onto there and then we can pass this through. Right, let me get my plates right.
I'm not going to ask you me, you've been over this. I don't know. Plastic, base plate.
Magnetic shim.
Magnetic shim, don't forget your dyeing paper. Craig's looking at me, Craig. Magnetic shim, then your top plastic shim.
Yeah, I think.
There you are.
We'll try it. Oh, I've pulled my die off now.
Sorry. But these dies are designed perfectly, aren't they? Look at that little bunny looking at us, by the way.
I know.
Is it based upon a real bunny? Is that a pet rabbit you've had?
Yeah, we've got 2 house rabbits.
Right.
Boo and Tiny. And yeah, this is my love of rabbits.
Love it.
Right, so we're just passing that through. It sounds like it's cut okay. I got the right plates.
It's because, if I'm right, Craig, it's got straight lines on it and it'll cut directly into the plastic.
Oh, I'm not that good.
Oh, is it only pushed it through a little bit?
Well, we can do it that way, can't we? And then it's not going to indent the card. There we go. We can run it through again.
Here it goes, right?
Yeah.
Saving the show, says Gilmore
no.
on YouTube. Again, I loads of love going for these shows. Oh, there we are. Craig didn't save the day.
I think this is good.
We sorted it.
Yeah.
There it is. It's going through. Moment of truth. Again, loads of love for this show today. It's all about practice, isn't it? Craig is on standby, just ready.
Now we're good.
We've done it this
time.
Craig, stand down, please. Thank you.
Good job, it's my last show, isn't it?
No, so you move as fast.
Right, so I'm just taking away this edge then, and I'm just going to tear that cardstock whilst it's there, and just take that away. And then we can pop it onto our trimmer, and then just trim off the excess there and make it a straight edge.
Lovely.
So we can just pop this under here, and we can trim that into the nice straight line, because obviously we're following that pencil mark that I put on earlier.
Yeah.
So
loads of love for Carol coming in. Loads of love for Carol. Jane on YouTube, oh, Carol's adorable. Crafty Angie, how precious mother and daughter together. Oh. Love it.
Right, so then.
Carol's so much fun. I'm just happy you're here.
Oh, hold on, I've got it wrong.
I know.
Right, so we've got the edge sentiment there, and I'm just going to add another one behind. So I've cut one that is just a little bit thinner, and it's just going to go as a stabiliser.
Yeah.
So we're just going to trim this a little bit further and just try and keep it as straight as we can, and then this is just going to make that we've got two layered together, so then it's just going to be a bit more solid just on the edge of your card.
Gilmore on YouTube gone, that bunny looks sassy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Looks sassy, I'm like, say what? Look.
Bunnies are sassy.
Are they? Why, what makes them sassy?
Well, yeah, they thump and everything.
Do they?
Yeah. Oh, they've got right tempers, some of them.
George.
I'm a great rabbit.
Right, so I've just popped a little bit of glue just on my hand, just so that we're getting that picked up there, and then I'm just going to overlay this perfectly onto the top there.
Cindy Dotty on Facebook said, "Hey, could you please show the 3D embossing folders and outline sentiments on a card? These they're not on the website, they're not the best picture, but we just show this is the outline sentiments here, isn't it? On your birthday. So because you should have purchased these, and I just saw them there, but they look good, and then I've actually gone. I don't actually know what I've bought, but this is the edge sentiment here, isn't it? This is what you're going to be getting.
Yeah.
I love it. Lynn said, "It's lovely to see you, Carol." Vanessa on Facebook, lovely to see you, Carol. Loads of love. Oh, bless you.
Right, so we've got the on your birthday then, just on the edge. So I've overlaid a second one, like I said. So I've just tried to cut it straight, and then we're adding another layer on the top. You could pop it behind if you wanted to. I should have took those little bits out before I layered it up. But obviously, make sure you poke out all your bits. Yes, I was thinking out loud, Georgina. That's kind of what crafters do. Like half the time, Mum's just chatting away to herself and then goes, "Oh, sorry, I'm just talking to myself."
She's just like, yeah. Over there in the corner.
It's not a bad thing. Right, so then we've got some layers to pop onto here.
Yeah.
So I've just got some craft card that we're going to add on. And then we can start to do some of the stamping. So we'll build up the base of the card initially, and then we can pop our sentiment inside afterwards. After we've done the stamping. So I'm just using the Sunny Days paper pad. So I've got some of the orange spot there just to layer up. And then we're going to add a block of colour behind so that we can actually see that sentiment. So we can pop that onto here. And then we're just adding a strip across the centre as well. So we'll pop that across. And then our bunny is going to be in a circle just over here, obviously like the original card. So then we've got the next layer. So what I've got is it's a full piece of the craft card just to cover the whole panel, and then I've split down a couple of the papers. So I've just been using both sides of the paper, so I've chopped it into two pieces but flipped one over so we've got the different pattern. So I'm just going to pop that onto there, and then we've got a piece of pattern paper. Oh, in fact, have I stuck it on the wrong way? Oh, then that's a bit too small, big even. I'm saying the wrong words. Right, we can trim this down. So we'll just take that down to about 13.5. So that can fit onto there, and then I presume, oh yeah, that one was the right size. So we can attach this here, and I've gone for the darker orange just on the edge so that then as our sentiment sits on it, you will see it quite nicely.
Yeah. Loads of love still coming for your mum, Carol. Carol. Val on Facebook, been hoping for a chance to say hello to the lovely Carol from Southampton, Val in Southampton. Mary on Facebook, it's great to have Carol and Hayley on today. And Vanessa on Facebook, lovely to see you, Carol.
Ah.
Love it.
Right, so obviously we've got a join there, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of lace just to cover that over.
Yeah.
So we'll trim it roughly to size.
Perfect.
And then if it overhangs a little bit, it'll be fine. We can pop that on with, you could either use your super sticky tape, the red liner tape, or you can pop a little bit of hot glue as well.
Lovely.
So I'm just going to go a little bit just at the top and a little bit in the centre, and then we can tack it at the bottom once it's on. Make sure it's a decent length. Yeah, so we can lose a little bit of that then.
Perfect.
And then that'll just be nice and level roughly along the bottom. So we can pop another bit of glue there, and there we go. Right, so then we'll just add our papers in the centre, and then we can carry on with the stamping and the embellishing.
Perfect.
So then we've got another piece again of the craft card for inside. I keep going for the glue that I've blocked. Got
This is your amazing glue as well, isn't it? You've got a great, your glue that you've got.
Yes, so the go-to glue, it's great for your paper crafting, it's also good for your MDF as well, so it is pretty all-purpose.
Yeah.
But again, this is just my preference. You can use whatever glue you've got at home. The Collaal's great for it as well. And then we'll just add this piece across as well, just so it matches the front of the card. And then we can pop just a piece of the craft card, so that is where our message can be inside once we're sending the card. Right, and then we can do all of our stamping and embellishing. So then that's the inside. Obviously we've got that layer there, and then as we have our sentiment over the top, you can see it on the orange there.
Love those sentiments.
Yeah, they're really handy, and you do get lots of different ones in there. You get congratulations, you get all sorts really,
Yes.
New baby, a bit of everything, all the occasions you can think of. Right, so then we'll do a bit of stamping. So I'll just grab some card. So I've already got one that I die cut out earlier in a circle, so we'll use that one for colouring, but just so you can see how lovely they are when they're stamped.
Yep.
We've got this gorgeous bunny with the daisy. I think this was the favourite earlier with Erin.
Look at his little face. Isn't that cute?
That's all I heard in my ear this morning.
Look at it. Look at his big eyes.
I know.
Jocelyn saying on Facebook, the glue is the best I have ever used.
Oh, that's lovely.
You are.
Oh, thank
And
you.
Caroline French on YouTube, love the look of lace on this card.
Yeah, I do love using a bit of lace on things.
Yeah.
Right, so you saw how lovely that was when it's stamped. So I've just got one that I've started to colour just with some watercolour pencils. But now I'm going to use my water brush and some of the Shades of Sparkle chocolate syrup.
Yes. Ooh.
So I'm just going to add a little dab onto the glass mat here.
Yeah.
And then we can water that down and start to do some watercolouring with it.
Perfect. You do all sorts with this then.
Yeah, and it has got a nice subtle sparkle. You should have a board actually with the inks.
Oh, I've got a board with the inks. I will show you the board with the inks. Oh my, ooh, it's sparkly. Again, what a great collection these are. All priced at their, hello, how you doing? The Shades of Sparkle, a great collection, Dinky Inks collection, $29.99, $43.49. You save it over 10%. They've got a wonderful shimmer to them as well, because make it shine. Look at a little shine they've got them as well. Look at it there, shiny, shiny, shiny. There it is. What a great little collection, that brilliant price. Remember, club inspired discounts on all the Dreamies goods today.
Right, so I've just add a little bit of water onto here, and I'm just going to add some more colour to that just to drag it out. You can see you don't have to be too precise with it at all. I'm just blending that colour out. Missed the lines a little bit, but it'll be fine.
So cute. So cute. So cute. Has he got a name?
This one? No,
Yeah.
probably not. You can name him if you want.
Let's name the bunny, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to play the game of Name That Bunny. Best name for the bunny, please. Thank you. Place your bets.
Right, so I'm just getting my heat tool out just to dry that off a little bit. And then we can add a second layer on if we need to. I think we might need to make him match his ear. He's a little bit darker on his ear.
Yeah, maybe, maybe he's not cleaned his ears.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they're, that's why. What are you laughing at, Craig? Maybe he's got dirty ears. Maybe he has been burrowing producer Georgina, or maybe he's been in all the carrots in the field. Jocelyn on Facebook, the chocolate syrup is my favourite colour. Fab demo, Hayley.
Oh, thank you. I do love using the chocolate syrup as well.
Good. She's doing good, Carol. She's doing good. You taught her everything, didn't you? Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. She taught you.
Right, so I've just added a bit of colour as well onto the top of the daisy.
Yeah.
And then we're going to paper piece that. So, in fact, we'll just blend this colour out a little bit more, just so we've got that nice shading going on. But that's the thing as well, you can just keep going in until you're happy with the colour of it and the blending.
Crazy lovely, aren't you?
I'm so relaxed. Do you want to just stay for the remainder of the show and I'll just sit and watch with Carol?
Yeah, that's fine. Right, so then for paper piecing, I've just stamped the image again and then just trimmed out this daisy.
Nice.
So that's just going to pop onto there, and then that matches with our papers on the card.
Love it.
So we'll just add a little dab of glue. And then this can pop over there. So I'm going to leave the petal hanging over the edge of the circle as well, just so it's a full daisy rather than how it was cut off then.
Lovely.
And then we're just going to ink just a little bit around the edge there. And then you can also mop up from your mat with your dauber as well if you want it a little bit darker, like that.
Great idea.
So then you can pick up as much colour or as little as you want, really. But obviously with the craft card, it is nice to then tie in the brown a little bit. So then this is then going to go onto the front of the card here.
Love that.
So then we can also add our flower embellishments. So we'll pop this on with a little bit of glue. This can pop on there. And then we've got some of the die cut pieces from the sugared blooms. So we have die cut these a little bit earlier on, but they're really nice. And you also get a stamp that matches. So once you've die cut this out, if you then place your die cut back into the piece that you've cut it out from, that's a really easy way then to stamp on the top of it, because it is quite difficult to line up a little bit if you do the stamping first. So we can pop this on again, just using a bit of hot glue. So I'm just adding a bit to the stems because I do like that movability with the die cuts once they're on there.
So we're getting a couple of names through for the rabbit.
Yeah.
Carol Smith. That's not the name for the rabbit, that's her name. Has gone Flopsy Lopsy.
Yeah.
Meredith on Facebook, Hubert. Mary on Facebook, Hopper.
Ah.
Jeffrey, Oscar.
That's quite nice, Oscar. Human name.
It's a rabbit.
Yeah,
a rabbit
true.
name.
True.
I love it. Anyway, that's a nice name. And me, Carol and Craig all went, pull the face. Bert Bunny from Jane. Peter Rabbit. Never heard of that. That'd be good. Someone's put Sarah.
Someone said Sarah.
Someone said Sarah the rabbit. Hey. Yeah. Fluffy from Victoria. Fluffy the rabbit.
Yeah.
I mean, Sarah, I don't think Sarah might be called a rabbit.
No, rabbits are cute.
If someone called you a stick insect or something, you'd be a bit like, I don't want to be called this. Rabbits are cute and fluffy. Caroline Dinks. Dinks the rabbit. That'd be good.
We
what about
see
Dinky the rabbit for Inky Dinkies?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's Caroline's a Dinks. That'd be a great little name, a Dinky. Yeah, maybe it is the mascot for Dinkies.
Yeah, that can happen.
Maybe he's got some ink on him.
That's why he's got brown ears.
He's been in his dinky inkies.
He's been in his Dinky the rabbit. He's been in his Dinky Inkies. There's going to be a kid's book. There's going to be a kids' TV series. I see merchandise, guys. I see merchandise coming out from this.
Right, so with the flowers, I've just used a couple of the smaller ones, and again, we've done the same technique where we've just lifted those petals up just in the centre there from the die. And then just with these ones, I'm just going to fold them into a few concertina folds, and I've got about 3 in there. So I'm just going around the petals again. In paper, it's really easy. We did do this in card earlier, and it's a little bit tougher, but you can still get the nice effect, and card does hold the crease as well. So then we can just give this a fold. And then, you could have brought the whole team in. You could have had Jimmy sat as well.
Was Jimmy sat by himself in the green room?
Yeah.
Jimmy!
Jimmy! Might be watching.
Get in here. Tinky. Tinky Winky to go with Inky Dinky. The words of my 13-year-old daughter from Panda Crafts on YouTube for the rabbit. I think Dinky's the name. I think we're going to call the rabbit Dinky.
Yeah, I think that's a good name.
Yeah, absolutely. Loads of love coming in for this. Remember this great collection. A lot of the Dreamies stuff today. I mean, remember the guitar? Do you remember the guitar? That's sold out. You got yours, didn't you, Craig? Did you get a guitar?
Not the guitar, no.
Not the guitar. What did you get it for?
No, I got the MDF shapes that was the Honeypot, the jar.
Yeah.
Jar and things.
I got that and all the pearls.
Lovely. Guys, remember, if you're wanting to get Dreamy stuff, please don't sit on it because a lot of stuff is selling out today. We've got time to try and get one more demo in as well today. And also crazy back with that brand new launch of these brand new Broderie Anglaise. That's right. Dyes for your Calais and Caerphilly. No, that's Wales, isn't it? Caerphilly's Wales. Calais and Cause the other one. Chantilly, thank you. Chantilly. Caerphilly, yes, in Wales. North Wales, beautiful this time of year. Again, what a great collection. Crafty AJ, no. Crafty AJ, no, not you. She's put rabbit stew.
Oh, no.
Crafty
That's cool.
AJ.
You don't say that to rabbit lovers. You definitely don't.
This just took a turn, didn't it? Wow, Crafty AJ. You lowered the tone there. Rabbit stew.
Moving on.
We're not saying that. Pam on YouTube, is this stamp on the show? It is indeed, my dear. It's all made possible with that wonderful stamp set, the wonderful rabbit stamp set. Let me remind you of the name. It's gone right off my head. Adora Buns Stamp Collection. A wonderful price for you. It will show you everything there for you. Brand new for you today, the Adora Buns. A great set of stamps. So many stamps, actually, that you're getting within this collection. Head to the website, crafterscompanion.com.eu. You can see the full range. Shop the show, click on that and you'll see everything that Dreamies have brought in today. Some amazing things for you. Incredible stuff today, including our guitar, which is gone, unfortunately. The post box, again, that's gone. But there's still these wonderful jars. I mean, it's Carol, we always have to start with Carol. Whenever you join us via the powers of the internet, everything always sells out, doesn't it? It does indeed. These wonderful, delightful sentiments as well. Sending hugs. I tell you what I love about the Dora Bunnies is the belated birthday stamp. That is a great idea. If someone belated birthday cards, that happens. If you're my friend, you're going to get a belated birthday card. If you will get one. So, but what a great idea, a belated birthday stamp. Brilliant, great idea.
Right, so I'm just popping that sounds a bit too thin. I've still not learnt, Georgina. Yep.
Clear
That's
plastic.
the one, no metal.
Clear plastic, frosted plastic.
Dear.
That's it.
Yeah, you can tell I don't use the actual automated machines.
Yeah.
I just use my mini.
Well, mate,
Can't get it wrong.
That great price, Hayley. Get today. Just take one when no one's watching. Just go. See you later, guys. Carol, get one under your jumper. You're leaving. Jimmy, look at the big one. Just take it.
Shoplifting.
No one's here. Everyone leaves at 5. It's Friday. You'll be fine.
To be fair, they said take anything you want.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. They didn't. Use anything you want.
I was joking. Look at you. But not, you can't go out of Nottingham, can't you?
Back at that rate, will we?
Oh, I've had a great day. Have you had a great day, Carol?
Oh, it's been amazing, yeah.
Lovely. Hayley, you had a good day?
I've had the best day, yeah.
Perfect, everyone. Craig, you had a good day?
I was about to say, you're leaving me out there. I've had the best day today and not sitting next to Carol. It was brilliant.
Love it. You've not stopped smiling yet.
I've not.
Sat there smiling all the time.
Right, so we've just popped these sending hugs in there, just so we've got time for another demonstration, if we've got time. Well, we won't put any pearls on, but there you go. You can see we've got the layers in the centre there, the sending hugs, and then the bunny on the front.
Lovely, all made possible. That wonderful, delightful sentiment stamps. £19.99, $28.99. A great collection, running at incredible platinum price as well. Some other products that we show you today, because there's been so much. The precision daisies, you've seen these. They're a great little collection. You can make some lovely daisies. We all love daisies. Again, you're getting all the dyes in there to make these wonderful daisies, including to make 3D. You're also getting the bits to cut out the centre of the daisies, which are known as a... No one knows. The centre bit of a daisy. Tracy, do you know? No, same, yeah, great. Also, you can curl it, make some great layering. You can also get in this set the wonderful corners that you've been making, the wonderful wreath, thank you very much, with all these wonderful edges which have been used so much, plus the daisies there when they're nice and flat. $32.99, $47.84. You're getting all of this within there. Gwen, more paper for you. The Periwinkle Parade. It's what they like to do at the weekend. Again, another great collection. 8x8 paper pad for you. Again, it's Dreamies. They do paper so well. You're getting over in there 48 double sheets, 120 GSM of the Periwinkle Parade 8x8 paper pad. £8.99, $13.49. Remember that Club Inspire Platinum price as well. £17, $7.19, $10.79. A great collection. Send in love. Now, I haven't got any balls to show you this, but I mean, there's some great collections here on the Send in Love. Again, you're able to make some amazing things with these great ideas within the Sending Love collection. Beautiful for weddings, again, with anniversaries, maybe it's sending, you know, whatever you're going to need, the wonderful stamps and dies. You're able to create all of this with wonderful there. £19.99, $28.99. Here's a picture. Let's show you what you're actually getting within this set. You're getting everything here as it comes in. That's not the one. There, again, another great collection. Is that the one? Is that the one, Hayley? It is the one. Hayley, yeah, ask the boss. I might as well ask the boss while she's here. Hey, and Carol's like, I'm the boss. Like, look at him like that. £19.99, $28.99. We've also got for you as well the cable knit embossing. Oh yes, I remember that one. The cable knit embossing folder. I remember that one. Again, I'm professional, promise. The 6x6 3D embossing folder, £7.99, $11.59. You can get that great embossing folder there for you. Also, you've seen the Essential Pearl collection, which you've loved. You've gone today, I mean, you've gone crazy for this. Craig's gone crazy for this. You've got great, I mean, look at the size of this here, what you're getting actually. Over 4,000 individual pearls. Third of the stock gone on these. These are the Essential collection. All in there, you've got the different sizes as well. And do you know what I love? It comes in the case as well. I think that's a great addition because sometimes you have to buy the bags of pearls and you've got to put it in there your own way. £19.99, $28.99. You've also got the festive colours. Again, your reds, your greens, your blacks, your maroons. A quarter of the stock gone on that. Again, your different sizes also come in that carry case, so you don't have to go out and buy anything else. £19.99, $28.99. We've got time for one more quick demo this evening with the wonderful Hayley. What are you going to make for us next?
Right, so we're going to make the jar. So I've just used a bit of the vellum in the background there, and we're going to use the daisies. So they are a full daisy. We haven't actually got to them yet today, but we're going to chop them in half and make them into little half-side daisies like this.
Okay.
Just in case as well you wanted to see those sentiments, the Send in Love, I've just got them on my mat. So this is all the stamps you're getting. You get coordinating dies for them.
Love those. Yeah, forever, always, wedding day, love, happiness, anniversary, happily ever after. Love that. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's really handy, that one. Right, so you do get matching dies for all of those as well. So I've just got a piece of vellum and I've got my jar. So I just popped it out just so I've done the gilding wax beforehand because you've seen me doing that a lot today. So I'm just going to trim this roughly to size. And then that is going to be on the back of our jar there. So I'm just going to make sure that I've got a bit of shape to it. I would trim this a lot better at home, obviously. But just so we've got that shape, and then we can trim this off afterwards if need be. But we can just trim that roughly, and then we'll know it's going to fit or thereabouts.
Yep.
Right. So then, instead of attaching that straight to the back, I have got some of the edge sentiments. So I've got for you, and I've got it twice. So I've got a bit of it in craft card and then in mirror board as well. So I'm just going to attach the craft card over the top and just offset it a little bit, just so we've got that nice shadow effect. And then that's just picking up the gold that we've got of the gilding wax as well. And just before we go any further, I'm just going to attach that to this side of the jar, just using my hot glue gun. And we're just going to pop that so it's visible on the inside of the jar there. So you can see we've just got that nicely down the side. We'll pop that a little bit closer, and then hopefully we won't see too much of the edging. And then I'm going to pop my vellum then onto the back. So I will use just hot glue just for speed, really.
Yeah.
I would use my normal glue at home, but there we go. That can pop onto the back there. And then we can just secure it over our sentiment and around the bottom. Just in
Loads of love coming in today. Tim, such a beautiful card. Definitely will dive into Dreamies. And Lynn Harvey, that's a beautiful jar with the vellum. Remind us again, you've got Dreamy Catches, haven't you, on Facebook?
Yeah, so we've got a group. There's over nearly 2,000 members, I think, is there?
Nice.
Over 2,000. Yeah, so we've got a lot of people on there, and they're always sharing inspiration and makes, and they're really supportive of each other as well. So it's really nice, a nice community. A lot like your Crafters TV audience as well.
Oh, they are lovely.
Yeah. So I'm just cutting a couple of strips of just green cardstock just to make the stems of my daisies. So I'm not being precise at all. I'm just cutting them into strips, and then we're just going to chop them off, and then we're just going to use our precision glue tip, hopefully, if it's...
You've got a shop.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was looking at the magazine over in the wonderful Mansfield, Nottingham.
Yeah. Yeah, it's open every day of the
10
week.
till 4?
Yeah.
Monday, Saturday?
Yeah.
But please call before you travel.
Yeah, just in case we're here or somewhere else.
Because it is just you three in the business, isn't it? Just,
Yeah. Yeah, we do. It's very chaotic at times. I don't know how we manage to do
but
it.
you never disagree. You're always getting on with each other.
Yeah, we do, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, that's good though, isn't it? When
It
you've got a
is
nice
good,
little family
yeah.
business. That's what I love. There's only you three guys making all of these products and everything like that. Absolutely. Deborah on Facebook, beautiful, enjoyed all of the demos. I'm just here reading the Dreamers magazine. We'll show you more of this later. Loads of great stuff in here. I love it.
Right.
Meet the team. Sorry, mate.
So I've just added my 3 strips onto there, and then to make the side daisies, I've just got some of the die cuts here. So I'm just going to do 2 of these. I've got one already done. So I'm just going to chop it in half, and then I'm going to get rid of one of the petals. And I'm going to do the same with this one, just because then it's got a nice sort of uneven amount of petals there. So we can pop a little bit of the glue onto the larger pieces. And then I'm just going to add these petals just in between then, just to make, in fact, we'll rotate it a little bit. Just rotating the daisy there just to get the petals going. In fact, we'll take one off because that looks a little bit wonky now. There we go. And
I was looking to read the magazine, it says meet this team. There's Jimmy, there's Carol, there's Hayley, and then there's Dector and Squidge, the dogs, in the magazine. They're there, there they are, little boys. I love them, love it. Bless them. We'll talk more about the magazine. I love it, edition 1.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hopefully the first of a few.
I hope so as well. We've had another sellout, have we, producer Georgina?
Wow.
What sold out, my darling? The Bring Skift board set with the teapot and that stuff, that Georgina teapot and that, with the teapot and the basket and the bird box has sold out, guys. Told you. Can't wait. And the Spring Gifts Art Board collection has sold out. There it is. Unfortunately, we'd love to see your pictures. Remember though, unfortunately, you have missed out, guys. If you've got anything sat in your basket, please do not wait, because if it goes, you are going to miss out. Like you have seen there, guys. If you've got anything, the jars just sold out, guys. They have just sold out. It is live. It does happen. Sorry, not the jars. The thing. The jars are hanging on by a thread, guys, but they are going to go. Like I'm saying, if you've got it in your basket, I'm telling you now, check out, because in the 5 minutes, it could all change. It's anyone's game now. It just depends how fast your fingers are to click and buy those purchases. Get your card ready. How quick can you be?
So in the daisies, you do get the nice little flower centres. So these have just been cut out of gold mirror board. So I've just chopped the bottom off just so it's a side daisy. And then we can pop this just onto the top. So I've just added my daisy on the top, and that's just going to cover where my stem is a little bit. Now I would add some bits of the green again at the bottom there, but just to save time, I'm just going to add my tag on the top, and then I can add a bow afterwards.
Lovely.
We can always stamp sentiment onto there. And then I'm just going to do my little bee again, and he's just going to pop at the bottom. And on the original one, I did put a little bit of moss around the bottom, but I'll skip that bit because we've used a bit of moss today, haven't we?
Yes,
And
we did, yeah.
I'm aware that I'm eating into Craig's hour now.
Don't you apologise. You carry on. I'm engrossed watching it. I am.
Right, so then we can add a little bit of twine just around the top there.
This is the one I get in my set, isn't it? That I've ordered, the jar. Yes. You get the jar farm.
Yeah. And then we can just tie this around.
It's like very chuckle there. So I got this one.
Yeah, sorry, I was just speaking to Carol. You'll have heard me, but you didn't see me. I was just checking with Carol. That was the one I was getting.
And there we go. I would, like I say, I'd put some moss just on the bottom, but that is what we were aiming for.
I mean, especially a little battery-powered tea light behind that. That's
yeah, absolutely. But I mean, the daisies on the side, they're so pretty.
Absolutely.
Delicate, aren't they?
Before you leave us, guys, just got to remind you of the wonderful Dreamies magazine. Edition 1, you're going to get some great stuff in this magazine. Learn all about Dreamies, learn more about the great collections. Again, there's so much within this magazine. I don't need to go through it. Buy the magazine because I promise you, you're going to get some amazing stuff in the magazine. Learn about the team, learn about everything Dreamies that you very need to know, all about the MDF kits, everything inside there for you. I mean, look at that. This is some of the stuff you can make. I know Tracy's here. Tracy, I was just saying, Tracy, when stuff arrives here with Dreamies, how excited we get when we pull it out of the box because it's just decorated beautiful, isn't it? It really is. And you also in here going to get some paper pads as well. Don't forget paper pad, Tracy's. It's true. You're going to get the paper pads as well. You can use these of all sorts. £6.99, $10.14. Issue 1 of many, we're hoping. Remember that Club Inspire price as well, £5.59, $8.11. Hayley, Carol, Jimmy, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Hayley.
Thank you for having me. Well, us, all of us.
Absolutely.
We've enjoyed it.
Really enjoyed it. Carol, it's lovely to meet you. Look. I just love you. I love you. Guys, don't forget, if you've got anything Dreamies, check it out in your basket because I don't want you to miss out. You've seen we've got sell-outs already today. Don't forget, we've got about 15 minutes left of tonight and we've got Craig here. He's been excited as well about this. Craig, what are we going to be doing after the break with the wonderful dies?
We're going to be having a look at them. We're going to be making an easel card with them and then we're just going to get inky and decorative for the rest of the show.
Absolutely, those brand new dies. We'll see you after the break.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Make light work of intricate and delicate die cutting designs with the Pokey tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set. Quick buy. Get yours now.
Yes, welcome back to Crafters TV with me, George Akid. It's a launch day. Thank you to Dreamies for holding designs on YouTube. Hayley's adorable. Sherry, thanks Dreamies team. And a lot of love for that jar Hayley made. It's so pretty with the daisies. It really is. Remember, if you've got anything with Dreamies in your basket, don't sit up on it. Check it out. They are getting very excited about the wonderful crocheted fruits that we have in the studio. Again, great love Dreamies. Guys, we are here for the launch day. It's the brand new launch of these Broderie Anglaise creator card dies. You got you got Calais and Chantilly, 2 great designs, 2 great love. You can buy them together. You can also get the 2 great paper pads, 2 brand new paper pads. Again, you've got the neutrals and you've got the pastels as well. 12 by 12, 250 GSM, 12 sheets of textured, 12 sheets of the wonderful mirror sheen. The 2 different designs on your dies. You've got the Chantilly. I will get there. You've got the Chantilly. Thanks, Charlotte, for the confidence. And you should be a motivational speaker. And the Calais as well. $48.95, $55.35. Remember, Club Inspire Platinum price $39.16, $44.28. Remember as well, you can get an extra 14% off. Love 14 in your checkout as you leave the website. As you check out Love 14, we'll get you an extra 14. As you leave, an extra 14% off. It's been one of them weeks. 14% off on that discount, meaning even more savings until midnight, February the 14th. Craig, let's see these wonderful dies in demonstration.
Let's go for it. So this one here is not going to be an overly long demo. I just want to show you how you can die cut 3 of them and then you can create them into an easel card. So I've already done 2 of them and we're going to look at the Chantilly for this one. So what I've done is I've gone in with my ivory linen card. So as I say, while Hayley was on, I die cut a couple of other ones, so we're ready to go. Because as I said a moment ago, it is going to be an easel. You would then spend more time on it to fully decorate it, but I just want to show you how you can use these to create the easel. So we're going to go into our plate there. Metal shim and then plastic magnetic and then top plate. So we can run that one through our Gemini. I am going to run it through once again, but with the embossing mat this time. And that's going to then, 1, it's going to push out all that detail that little bit more, but then 2, what it's also going to do is it's going to enhance the embossed lines and the cut areas. It's just going to give them that nice rounded finish when it comes to the cut.
Yep.
So let's remove our metal shim, put our plastic shim back in, so it's as if we're cutting into the plastic shim. Cutting into our embossing mat, then we're putting our plastic shim over the top with our plastic plate. That's going to go through as well. Now, can you imagine some of this with any of that lace or any of the floral dies that Hayley just showed you? Even the sentiments along the bottom, absolutely incredible. Or if you've got the jam jar, like I've managed to get. Instead of putting the vellum on the back, maybe if you just put, like that sheet of this die cut. So, you could have that. Or cut it into vellum and then have that in the background. So, there's lots and lots of different things that you could do. But see what I mean by going through with the embossing mat, see how it helps just pull out all of the bits?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then what we can do is, sorry Tracy, then what we can do is we can bring in the other 2 that we've done. So as we would with any easel card, we're going to go in with our scoreboard. Now we did have these on Craft Chat Create this morning, so they will still be on our website if you wanted to go back and have a look. It's a big set of all our different scoreboards with our envelope box makers as well. So on one of them, what we're going to do is we are going to score it roughly in half. So let's go 3.5. So the same, exactly the same as if it was just a plain blank piece of cardstock. We're going to score. Be a little bit more careful because you've got all of these delicate lines that we can see within this die. So I'm going to score roughly at the half point. Doesn't have to be exact, but round about. And then also round about 1/4 inch. Doesn't have to be exact, but round about, because this is going to create our little hinge.
Yep. Tim's asked on YouTube, can you cut into the metal shims that Craig's just used now? You can, can't you, Craig? The metal shim, you can cut into that, right?
Yes, yeah, that's what it's for. So anything that's really, really detailed. Now, the chances are this is going to cut through into your Gemini plate, no problem at all, without the metal shim. But because there's a lot of detail, I want to put it in just to enhance the cut. But what it's there for as well is, say your plates are starting to bow slightly, and you're maybe finding you're just getting these little spots that aren't quite catching. That's what your metal shim is for. It's there to be used if needed. But then it's also used for cutting your fabrics and that if you wanted to. Of course, this is too detailed for anything like your fabrics, but more of your basic shapes. But absolutely, that is what your metal shim is for. You can see it's well loved on this one here. It's to use to cut into.
Pam's asked Craig, will you be doing the Hunky Dory preview?
I am planning on doing a Facebook Live on Sunday night here in the UK. That's the plan. So just keep an eye on my Facebook and Instagram. No reason why I won't be able to do it Sunday night. So that'll be 9:30 here in the UK, 4:30 Eastern time, 3:30 Central time, 1:30 Pacific time.
Central time? What's this new time?
Central time. I always do Central time.
Do you?
Yeah, always do Central time.
I'm struggling with the UK
Eastern time, Central time, and Pacific time. I always do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So. So that'll be Sunday night, Sunday afternoon here in the UK because, I didn't want to overshadow Hayley and the Dreamies because today's been all about them. But we did mention earlier on, we can mention it now. If you didn't see the shows earlier on, Monday is pretty much a hunky-dory takeover day. Anne-Marie herself is going to be in the building all day. Anne-Marie from her I Am Buzzer. We're so good friends. I'll tell you the story on Monday. Don Bibby got me into crafting. Anne-Marie, I always say Anne-Marie was the one that got me seen. She gave me the opportunities in magazines, craft events and that. She gave me the ability to be seen. So she's always the one that I thank to be doing what I'm doing. Really good friends. I cannot wait to see her again. It's been, quite a long time since we've caught up. So she's going to be doing the slots that our friends would be in throughout the day. And I'm going to be doing the Hunky Dory launch. We've got, basically, it's like 2 Hunky Dory launches in the one day. Anne-Marie's agreed that she's going to stick around for the slot that I'm doing when it comes to launch day. And I'm going to be here in the studio with her when she does her shows as well. It's going to be fab. It is absolutely going to be fantastic. So if you're relatively new to Hunky Dory and you've heard the name Anne-Marie, because on the team there's Anne-Marie, there's Natalie and there's Pauline Wheeler. They do the shows on Crate and Craft. So Anne-Marie, the queen of Hunky Dory, she will be here on Monday. So I cannot wait.
Perfect.
It's going to be good. So what I'm going to do now with this bit, I'm going in with my tacky glue, George, and just adding it onto this tiny little hinge at the edge. Then we can come back in with one of the other ones, and we're going to lay that exactly over the top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to press. That's going to hold and that's going to grab. This is what's going to create that start of the easel. So if we press that in a little bit longer, so just hold that in for it to grab. Then what we're going to do on this part here, so this half here, we're also going to go in with our glue. Now you might want to go in with your tacky glue, like I'm doing. You might want to do your dotty tape runner, that's up to you. I am going to do my glue. I won't spend too long, but I'll quickly go all the way around and then I'll dab the excess with my finger.
Dabbing with my finger.
Dabbing with a finger. That sounds like the start of a song of, is it the second Mamma Mia?
Yeah, it's the ABBA song, Slipping Through My Fingers.
That's it, yeah, that's it.
Jukebox George.
Oh, I've not seen that second film.
I watched it on Christmas Day and fell asleep.
Did you?
Yeah.
How dare you watch a non-Christmas film on Christmas Day?
It was on ITV or something. Oh, it was Christmas Eve. I was either drunk or in a food coma. I'm not quite sure what I was in.
Maybe both.
Both. I was. The thing is, because I was doing panto. Oh no, I wasn't. Yeah, yes, I was. Christmas Day. Christmas Day is my day off. I did it before you did it. Christmas Day is my day off, so it's the only day I get just to sit in my pants and watch TV, and eat food. And I cooked Christmas dinner this year.
In your pants?
In my pants.
Oh, it's a horrible thought. Well, no, it's not horrible. I don't mean it like that. I just meant...
It would be. Hell. Not in my. And by the way, the Americans. I'm talking about the briefs. Not thinking me like pants. No, literally, I don't mind. I'll tell you, it's not all glamour. I don't look like this all the time. Like the guy from the Goonies.
Here we go.
This easel card is amazing. So Anne-Marie from Hunky Dory got me into crafting. That's Julie Barlow.
Julie Barlow. Oh, that's so good, dear. I want to hear all your stories come Monday, all your Hunky Dory stories, you know, whether they used it, because obviously we do, obviously not with COVID at the moment, we done Craftaganza. They used to do their Great British Craft Festival, so it'll be good to hear if maybe any of you guys attended those ones over the years that Hunky Dory done them. So yeah, get all your stories coming in on Monday. We'd love to hear. But what I would do here is, you can come in with panels, with your toppers, with sentiments, all that I'm going to do, just so that you can get the gist of this. I'm going to come in with a couple of sentiments that I've pinched from my next demo. But again, it's to give you the idea as to what you can do. Let's go in with, especially for you, into here. So let's go. Don't, Charlotte, don't. You'll get me going. You'll get me going. Still not been saved yet.
What's she saying?
She's starting to sing Neighbours, especially for you.
Neighbours.
Don't. You'll have me going. I'm still fighting to have it saved.
Everybody needs good neighbours.
So with an easel. Especially for you, Kylie and Jason, when they got married.
Everybody needs good neighbours.
So with any easel, you will need a stopper. So I'm going to pop it there, so that you can get the vibe of it. As I say, you would then maybe add a border, you would add a bow, you would add a topper or something like that. However, it gives you the idea how you can still create your easels that you can see here. You know, maybe you want to do the aperture like I done earlier on with the nesting dies. It's up to you, but a really, really gorgeous filigree easel that you could still be doing when it comes to these dies.
Really nice, a great little design there, made possible with those dies. Everybody needs good neighbours unless they're evicted. Just saying. Again, I'm sorry. A great collection made possible by these brand new dies. Guys, $48.95, $55.35. Remember that Club Inspire Platinum price that you're paying for these as well. £39.16, $44.28. Remember as well, you're getting these two brand new paper pads. My favourites, I believe it or not. It's the simplicity of it, the neutrals and the pastels as well. 12 sheets of each within the card. You're getting that wonderful textured, and you also get that wonderful mirror in the different colours. 12 by 12, 250 GSM, plus the two brand new designs. Remember, you can buy everything individually, but that price you see on screen means you're getting a 20% saving. I still can't get over this, Craig, even though how long I've worked here for. Brand new launchers, and we already give a discount on top of it, plus that other discount of the Love 14. If you've not heard, we celebrate Valentine's weekend, head to the website. You are going to get the Love 14 discount. So when you get to the checkout, type in Love 14, you'll get an extra 14% off. So imagine you're getting your platinum price at £36.16 or $44.28, then the extra 14% taken off that. So you're looking about £35 here in the UK, around $40 in the States for a brand new launch. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Talking of great deals and great launches, we've got Get It Good deals. Every week, if you're brand new to us here at Crafters TV, we bring you a brand new launch, a brand new selection of great products. We did a a box for you earlier of the craft kit boxes. There are 3 boxes within these. Every month we bring you a brand new box. 45 was only launched the other day to get you topped up on everything. This is box 44. For the price you see on screen, you're paying for box 44, you're going to pay for box 43, and you're going to get box 37, which we showed you earlier, absolutely free. So you're paying only £49.98 or dollars, platinum price, and remember, you've loved 14 discount on top of that. This is the Sentiment Edgels. Let's take a closer look of what you're getting inside. Remember, you know the drill by now. They're all got this wonderful number on the side so you can keep them nice and stored for you as well. You're going to get inside, open it up. It says on the front, 18 cards and minimum 195 elements. Remember, it's just the card blanks that they give you. So all these card blanks that you see here, that's what it means when you can make a minimum of 18 cards. We know that using your paper stock, maybe using your other card stocks, that you can make a lot more than just 18 cards. And something to bear in mind with the craft kit boxes, the things that you see in here are exclusive. When we talk about the stamps and the dies, they are exclusive to these craft kits. We ain't going to put these anywhere else. Let's take a look at everything that you're getting in here. You're starting off first of all with the stamps. I mean, a great set of sentiment stamps for you within this one. You mean the world to me. Thank you for being there. To you, to my, wishing you, sending thanks. So many different sentiments, so many different stamps which you're going to be able to use time and time again. A great collection. Then this is what we're talking about, edgeables. I mean, you saw the wonderful Dreamies edgeables earlier. Again, another set of great edgeables for you. You've got Special Friend and you've also got Happy Birthday, which fit alongside this edge here of this wonderful edgeable. You could use the edgeable by itself, you could use it alongside that one, or alternatively you could use this one with that one. So many options, and again, exclusive to this box. Then you've also got the ribbons as well, in this wonderful pink, blue and green, in the different sizes, in the different thickness. Yeah, very springy, very Eastery. Again, great colours, great collection. That blue, pink and green for you there. And you've also got the gems which correspond with it as well. These wonderful pearls. I mean, the pearls alone are a great little collection in here for you as well. Then I know what a lot of you love for these. These papers have been cut into. However, you're going to get 8x8, so you're going to get a great set of papers. You're going to get luxury paper stock for you. Remember, 8x8, springy colours, flowers, florals for you. So much into this. Stripes, tulips, greens, again, great for spring. It's coming, I can feel it in my waters, again with the stripes. And you're also going to get the luxury mixed cardstock as well. Greens, blues, pinks for you, the wonderful teals. Again, what a great collection. I'd say, Craig, what's the cardstock GSM in this? Is it about 250, would you say?
You're not far off it. I would say about 240.
240, yeah. 240. Within that for you there. You're getting all of this in just one of the boxes. Let me put it all back in there for you, because this is what you're getting in one box, and you're getting 3 boxes for the price of 2. You've seen 2 of the boxes now. The other one you're getting absolutely free. You're going to store it inside. It doesn't. I'll see if it says the GSM. It doesn't say the GSM. I will try and find out for you what the GSM of the card is in there. They got a good deal. Guys, you've only got till Sunday midnight to get that. Add that with that Love 14 discount and you're getting a great saving. But we're here today to launch the We're here today to launch the brand new wonderful dies, the Broderie Anglaise dies. You've got 2 great dies within this collection. You've seen so many techniques with these tonight. Remember, foil pressing these. Them foil press machines are back in stock in the USA. You've got the Calais and you've also got the Chantilly as well. And you've also got those brand new paper pads as well today. The neutrals and the pastels as well. 12x12, 250 GSM, 48 sheets of brilliant brand new cardstock. Again, available all individually, $48.95, $55.35 if you want this full collection, saving yourself 20%. Remember, you get another 20% off on the Club Inspire price, $39.16. I just can't get over the discounts on these. $39.16, $44.28. A great collection. Craig, I still can't get over the value for money, and that you only showed us a couple of techniques with these tonight. What else are you going to show us now?
Yeah, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to do a box lid. So we're going to show you how you can use the outer of the die as an aperture, but then we will also cut it into white card, and then that's going to slot back in to the top of the lid. If you're kind of like, well, how's he going to do that? It's going to become apparent in a moment. What I have done is I've jumped over to my large Gemini because I've already got my card lid to size. So what I've done beforehand is I've got my cardstock to 8 1/4 by 11, and I've scored all the way round at 1 inch, and that was on my box lid side, and I've already got my base done as well. And then what I've done is I've gone in with my Garden Party paper pad. I've cut it to 6 by 8 1/4, and then that's going to sit nicely on there. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go around with my adhesive, and we're going to give it a really good coat all the way around. And what I am also going to do as well, and this will become apparent in a moment, I'm also going to give it another trail of adhesive, maybe about 1 inch in or so. And as I say, you'll see why in a little moment. So what I'm then going to do is if I come in, and the reason I cut my cardstock to that size was because then it fits in nicely into the middle.
Yep.
So let's bring that in, and we can press it in.
Sorry, I've got,
no, it's okay.
I've got to confess something. I got carried away. The Love 14 discount doesn't apply to new launches. Silly me, silly me. However, it does apply to everything that you've seen else, which is not a brand new launch, but it does apply to Dreamies as well. So it does apply to all those Dreamy discounts. Even the new Dreamies it applies to. It's just this brand new launch it doesn't apply to. Sorry, everybody. Sorry team. Sorry, team.
No problem,
Sorry,
little miss. Don't worry about it. Little mistakes happen. You've got so much that you always need to try and remember as it is, so wouldn't worry about it.
I struggle to remember my name some days.
You can't even say your name some days. So what I've done now is I've layered that back into place here, and the actual die cut is not what we're wanting. We're actually going to want the outer aperture. So once again, even though they're my large plates, I've still used the same plate configuration by incorporating my metal shim. We're going to feed that one up to our large Gemini, and that's going to go through. I'm not going to worry about embossing this one, because again, these die cut pieces, the actual design, I don't want at the moment. We'll pop that in the what we call the prep box if someone on the team needs it another day. So we can bring this one out. With it being on the large Gemini, I'm just going to check just to make doubly sure. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that one through again for the simple reason is it's pattern paper on cardstock, and we've gone straight over onto the large Gemini. So let's go in once again. I'm going to run it through. So I'll run it through again, and if I feel it's still maybe not quite cut the centre, then what I would do is I would go through with the embossing mat, because sometimes it's just about there. It's just a few fibres hanging on, and the pressure with the embossing mat, with it pushing the cardstock through the die, is enough to break the fibres and for it to finish the die cut. So it's not that you're doing anything wrong, you just need to keep in mind these are incredibly detailed dies that sometimes you might have to run them through, which seems to be or seems to have worked a trick. So you can see there, although I'm not using these at the moment, these are all die cut perfectly. So what we can do is let's set that to the side for now. Let's remove our die. And the reason I put that double length of adhesive is so that all of this pattern paper is attached to my cardstock underneath. If I only went right round the edges, what would happen is these would flap open, which you're not wanting. You're wanting them to have that nice aperture. Then we're going to go in with some damson wine. Already gone round the outside of my pattern paper with damson wine. Now I'm going to go in, that I've done the die cut aperture, I can go in, we can then add the colour. Just quickly, nothing overly complicated. Although if you got some of the dinky inkies, didn't realise that you could use them with your blending pads.
Do you know what, I could see when she was doing it, how your eyes lit up on the sofa, you were getting well excited, because it's again another way of using it, isn't it?
Do you know what it is? And as I say it with Hunky Dory, if I take my Crafter's Companion hat off, you know, so many incredible crafty goodies out there. But I will say it again, it's so refreshing that we get to come in here day after day after day, and we get to, for a better word, play with all of our incredible Crafter's Companion goodies. But to have the ability to come in and play with other companies as well, And I hate saying it, but I do say it because I know how lucky we are to get paid to do it. You know, I absolutely, every single day, I appreciate the fact how lucky that I am and we all are. So to see whether, you know, it was, you know, Keith last week or Hayley, and, you know, maybe next time Carol, she'll do a little bit, coming in and seeing what they've come up with, what Hayley's thought of, what she's designed, what Carol's made with the finishing products, what Jimmy's designed when it comes to the actual MDF. It's just fascinating.
It really is. I mean, as a newbie to the crafting world, I'm learning so much and learning new things.
You will, and you'll learn different takes.
Yeah,
you know, something as little as tying the bow.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I know there is countless ways to tie the bow, and I know of them. Okay, I always do it that one specific way. But you, as a newbie, seeing all these things, you know, and you know, not necessarily learning all these things, but seeing how there's different ways to do different things. Something as simple as matting and layering, or die cutting, or doing a bow or something like that. It really will make you go, wow. You know, and we are in a world that's been a horrible place the last couple of years. We've been so lucky, and I've been through a nightmare the last couple of years, as many people have, but I still class myself as being so lucky that I still get to come, I get to do this with the best friends in the company. Really are.
I'm welling up. Cue Joe on the VT, I love that. No, but it's true, it is a great, you know, it's not a job, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. It really isn't. Don't get me wrong, long days some days, you know, and you know that you need to get stuff done. You get yourself worked up simply because you want to ensure that whatever demos we do, all of us on the team, not just me, but we are there showing you the best of what we can possibly show you when it comes to our products. So yes, it's long days, it's late nights, early mornings, but I am absolutely telling you, it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. So here we go. So what I've done within that bit there is I just went round the edges, attached the edges of my box, and I popped a piece of acetate underneath with my red liner tape. That now gives me a platform. We're going to go in with our white smooth stamping card. And because I've got a little bit of scope, what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist it at a slight angle. That's going to help when it comes to cut. Because instead of the rollers of the Gemini rolling, so if we could, Charlotte, if we could go from up above just for a second. So the rollers, instead of this going straight into the Gemini, what would happen is the rollers are hitting all of these points at the exact same time. So that could be, if we go in from here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 points, and I'm not even halfway along.
Right.
Whereas if you pop them at an angle, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points within the first bar. So if you put it at an angle, it starts to even out the pressure as it goes all the way along. So it will still work going that way, but you'll sometimes find you might just need to put it through again.
You're helping your machine a little bit.
You're helping the machine by popping it at a little bit of an angle. I can see that's perfectly cut because I've given it that helping hand. So let's move. Just these little things, you know, when it comes to your die cutting machine, just giving it a bit of a helping hand.
Well, you've been there, like you've been saying, you do this every day. You know what works quick sometimes, a bit faster, best machine,
But then, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't know everything. You know, we always learn on a daily basis. It could be something really simple when it comes to crafting, you know, it could be something, you know, more complicated or a technique. But yeah, you begin to learn or know and learn these, what will become simple things that just helps you to get the best out your die cutting machine.
It really does. Gemma on Facebook, I always value your crafty opinion, Craig. You tell it as it is. Craig for Prime Minister.
No, thank you. Wouldn't mind a party though.
Oh. Well, is it a party?
Well, is it? If I class it in work time, maybe.
Love that. Anyway, before we get political.
Better not go that way. Better not go that way. But yeah, here we go. Let's pop all these bits out. And then what we're going to do, how long have we got, Georgina? Plenty of time.
We've got to do demo of the show, demo of the deck, you against Dreamies.
I've got no hope in hex chance.
Yeah, maybe, Craig.
No, I'm all for Hayley winning 100%. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I would love to see our friends from another company win Demo of the Week. I'd love to see their name go up on the board.
We'd have to put new lines in.
I know, wouldn't we? Hayley from Dreamies up on the board. That would be fun. Yeah.
Two demos of the shows. I mean, I am gutted that the gerbil twister mat that Becky made in Softside did not win. However, Dreamies did win. It was the better winner. It should, it would have been a fix, if the gerbil twister mat. Craig's wondering what? It was a weird show. The last 20 minutes of Softside Live descended into the chaos.
Just weird, was it?
Well, we showed you the gerbils of Instagram.
That's right, yeah.
And that's where it started. I mean,
that's where it started.
It was Becky. She was in a funny mood. She's very glamorous as a person. I'm never in a funny mood. I'm a consummate professional, Georgina. I'll have you know. What are you laughing at? I never get anything wrong. I never get told off.
You're the A student in here.
Yeah, me. I'm good, me. I learnt off Ben Mosby's. You know what I mean? Just wear a waistcoat and go, "Hi, I'm Ben Mosby." That's it. You sorted.
Learn from the best. Learn from the best.
Or as I said before, the best in your price range. That is. Now I've known Ben many years. He's the guy who got introduced into crafting.
That's right.
The world of crafting TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did, didn't he?
He did indeed.
Never looked back.
Never looked back. But look at that. So that was the Damson wine?
So that was Damson wine and pale fig. So I went in the middle with pale fig and then round the edge with Damson wine. Let me take that bit of scrap card again. And for this one, what I will do is I'll go over my Dotty tape runner. And this is going to be good because we are, of course, going to pop this onto the acetate. So it'll mean that the adhesive won't be bleeding out. Or if you want to use your spray, you can do it. Let's go in.
I've only just realised something.
What's that?
On the inks, on the side.
Yeah.
You've got the little colour chart so you can see what...
That's right, yes. So when they're either stacked on top of each other or when they're in their trays, you can see the colour that you need.
Every day I learn something.
There you go. Every day's a school day. Every day's a school day.
If you go back to school, would you, Craig?
No.
Would you not?
Nope. Absolutely never in a million, billion, trillion, gazillion, flabillion years would I ever, never, ever.
So maybe... Oh, absolutely, if I could go back to school now.
Oh, yeah.
I knew now.
I would just go, school was just a ball.
I loved it. I loved school. I like the regimental days, believe it or not. I was like good boy at school. I was lovely.
I was in most, and then there was a couple of classes I was just a little terror. Because of, didn't like the teacher.
I can't imagine, what was you like at school? What did you do? What did you do anything naughty at school?
No, it's like, no, it's not like naughty, like
causing trouble,
talking back and
I was
getting a punishment exercise and forging my mum's signature, that sort of thing.
See, I loved sports at school.
And that was the thing I would always do, get signed so I didn't have to do PE.
I just enjoyed it so I was outside for a bit.
No.
See, I loved
unless it was the apparatus thing on the wall.
Oh, you never ever used that.
Oh, I loved that. Smelled like smelly feet, but I loved it.
I just played rugby all the time because I was big.
Me and my friends used to do like choke slams off of it, pretend that we were wrestlers in the ring and that. It was brilliant. It was great.
I used to, I loved it. Yeah, I didn't like maths. I never liked maths.
Oh, I didn't like maths.
Academic subject, maths. I enjoyed English, but like science and stuff. And my mum worked at school. My mum was a science technician, so she was the lady who got all the... She was affectionately nicknamed the acid lady, because she used to bring the acids into school. You know, like when a teacher wants some prep or something.
Uh-huh.
Basically, my mum was Tracy. And if like the times, so yeah, so if they wanted things getting ready for their lessons, my mum would maintain that and make sure everything was ready for the classes and stuff, and things were ordered and stuff, all the practical things kind of stuff.
Well, it's like with maths. When did you ever need Pythagoras theorem or stuff like that?
A squared equals b squared plus b squared equals c squared. I still remember it.
Yeah, but you never need that when you're in the middle of like Tesco's trying to work out how much you need to spend and how much is this, that, and the next thing.
Tax lessons, no, did tax lessons.
I like the techie workshop, home economics. I love the, you know, where you got hands-on and made
practical
stuff.
Things.
Funny enough.
Yeah, I loved woodwork. I wanted to be a technology teacher. I loved language, actually. I loved German language, which I know, I loved the German language, though. I don't know why, I just did.
Yeah.
But maths, English, I enjoyed English science. I wasn't that keen on, only if it was the experiments. Technology, loved technology. Art, but I hated art.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't
It wasn't my
brilliant
favourite,
at
yeah.
it. Because I'm creative, but I'm not good at drawing.
Yeah, history, never, I could not remember it.
Certain bits of history I enjoyed.
Modern history,
Yeah,
like the
certain
Tudors and all
bits.
that. Geography, I loved geography actually, I did enjoy geography. More about the cultural side of things. But yes, RE actually, I enjoyed RE. I enjoyed the ethics of RE kind of thing more. You know, we get into a deep debate.
I could do.
But music and drama, can you believe? Yeah, I loved technology and like woodwork and getting with my hands and I love textiles. Adored textiles.
I loved the wood lathe in Techie Workshop and the big sander, industrial sander.
I sanded all my knuckles off in there. Yeah, I was pushing a big sanding wheel, pushed it and zip, on my knuckles. Yeah.
We used to sand digestive biscuits up against it.
Oh yeah,
and it was like, it was so therapeutic. You're just watching it, and the digestive just goes thinner and thinner and thinner. Oh, it was so good.
Love that.
I would actually buy industrial sander just to do that again. Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, oh, that sounds good. Never a waste digestive for that. That's
oh no,
good.
it's never a waste. Yeah. Never a waste.
Never a waste of a digestive. For a sanding belt.
Right, here we go. That's us done.
Oh, perfect, mate.
So
love that.
pop the box base on. So what I've done is I used components from the vintage diary. So we've got the stamp, we've got the feather. I've already done the wax seal. And then what I've done with the birdcage and the little ribbon. Now you may have noticed I put it on foam pads first, then I added glue gel. And that's because I've used our water reactive ink. So technically it's still wet. So therefore the foam pads are going to stick to it just now. So I need something to help it stick. So I've gone in with our glue gel as well. And then what that does is that creates our box, but we can see through the aperture bits because it's stuck on a layer of the acetate. And then of course you can pop whatever you like in there.
Absolutely, a great collection. Right guys, we've got to do a demo of the show. So I'll do Dreamies, Craig, and then we'll do yours as well.
Okay.
So we'll start with what the wonderful Hayley made. Number one was the wonderful Honeypot that she made earlier today in the show. So number one is there for you. Then number two is the wonderful little bunny card. Again, made with those wonderful edgeable sentiments. Again, number two. And then number three, Fun Hayley, was the jar with the vellum behind it and the daisies. Number three. So one, two, and three. 1, 2, and 3. Craig, what have you made?
So we've got quite a few tonight actually. So we've got, oh gosh, he says, let's put my, it's because it's on the glass mat, that's why. Here we go. So we've got 5 in total here. So we've got number 1 where we went really simple and created the aperture.
4.
Sorry, 4.
Yeah.
Number 5, we've gone all inky and grungy. Then number 6, we've gone in with the foil press. Number 7, I've showed you how you could create an easel with it. And then number 8, we've gone into a box lid with it.
Loads for you to choose from. Number 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What you can go. You saw that card, Craig, with the foil press. It is back in stock for you guys over in the States. Still in stock here in the UK. Foil pressing with these dies is going to create something amazing. If you're wanting to get it back in the USA, it is back in stock today. A great price as well. And if you want to find out more about foil pressing, come back and watch any of our shows. Craig did a masterclass, I want to say a couple of weeks back, isn't it, with Ben?
Yeah, I want to say...
Foil press. £84.99, just double checking the date for you. $118.95. It was a masterclass all about foil pressing. Back in stock in the USA. While we wait for our demo of the show.
A week today.
Today?
A week today, right now, it's a foil press masterclass.
So in a week's time, coming up?
No, a week today, yeah.
A week today. So maybe now is the time to get your foil press and you find out more about it. If you're looking at it and going, what is a foil press? Take a look at this.
The Gemini foil press has arrived. Professional and luxurious hot foil letterpress can now be achieved in your own home with our innovative foil press system. This clever machine has been designed with so many fabulous and unique features, and it really does take paper and mixed media crafting to an exciting new level. Delivering professional looking foiling results using a hot press technique that ensures crisp, clean images. Perfect for stationery, invitations, party decorations, home decor, and so much more. The foil press is the only hot foiling system that uses a silicon plate, and we've created a plate that has edge-to-edge heat, so no matter where you place the dies, the heat will be the same. There are no cold spots or hot spots, just one consistent temperature, which again ensures perfectly foiled results every time you use it. Fast heat up reduces wait time, making projects faster to complete. The innovative foil stamp and cut dies allows you to do exactly that, creating professional quality hot stamping, and they work on everything from paper, fabric, cardstock to leather, vinyl, balsa wood and more. Don't waste any of your foil, as you can use the negative foil left over to create another project. With any machine that involves the use of heat, safety features are an absolute priority. The foil press has been fitted with a built-in cool-down feature that kicks in when the machine has been in use for a lengthy amount of time. There is also an automatic shut-off feature that will turn the machine off if the heated platform has been engaged for 25 minutes and not used. Everything needed comes in the box, including a handy manual which gives you all the time and temperature settings for the dies, so you can start foiling straight away. The Gemini Foil Press, made by crafters, for crafters.
We've got a demo of the show, number 6. Craig, you won demo of the show.
With the foil press.
Yeah. A lot of love for that foil press.
Yeah.
So, a lot of love for that. So, let's get demo of the day. Sorry, Charlotte, I'm coming back. Oopsie daisy, I've broken it. Right, fixed it. Okay, demo of the day. Just getting off the shelf for you. So, it's Dreamies versus Craig. Can you believe that?
I know. I'm up against Hayley.
I know. So, number 1 was what Hayley made this morning in the wonderful wake-up calls, Create, Craft and Chat, with the wonderful Craft, Chat and Create. Again, that's number 1 for you. I can say border Anglaise, but not that. Number 2 there for you, again, was Hayley in the wonderful Soft Side Live. She made that for us. And number 3 is Craig with his foil press, again, with those wonderful pearls. That is going to be a really tough one, guys. Number 3, literally a couple of minutes on that. We've had a great launch today with the Border Anglaise. Again, I've got to do the little hands when I do it. Again, the Creative Card Dies collection with 2 dies plus these 48 sheets of cards. A great collection, 2 great dies. When we say like a bundle, a great 2 dies. And you've seen the versatility of these dies today. You've got the Chantilly, again, a huge die, and you've got the Calais as well. 2 huge humongous dies with 2 humongous paper pads, 2 brand new paper pads as well. £48.95, $55.35. You can get these individual, but that bundle you'll see on the screen, that price on the screen now, is the price you are paying for everything there. You're saving yourself 20%, and that platinum price $39.16, $44.28. Now remember, the Love 14 discount doesn't apply to this, does not apply. That is for everything but brand new launches, but it does apply to everything Dreamies. Craig, we've talked about it and we've looked at some great collections from this tonight and some great examples of using these dyes with foil pressing, using them within boxes, vellum. What a great little die and a versatile die.
Such a versatile die for sure, yeah. You'll have seen me in the past with some of the bigger dies as well, do them with the embossing mat and not the die cutting. You can always do that as well.
Yes.
But then something similar what I've done with the box there, where we've actually cut into the aperture and used the outer frame as the outer element, but then go in with your inks if you want to get grungy, and then go in with your blacks and your golds and your Gilding waxes that you can see here. A lot of them you can be very, very simple with them. You don't need to overly power them when it comes to the decoration. But then easel cards, a lot of the design team have done easel cards with them because it just suits them just perfectly. Drop shadow, really is worthwhile you doing a drop shadow as well because it just makes it stand out. A little bit of fussy cutting on the back, you can then have your back layer as well. But then any of your character stamps, any of your sentiment stamps that you've got, just basically any stamps that you've got, any dies that you've got. If you love the clean look, you can do that. If you love the vintage look, you can do that. Monochromatic look, you can do it. Inky look, you can do it. You can do whichever way that you want that looks so, so nice. You can then be using them for the springtime with your flowers on the front, but then come along at Christmas time, you could still be able to use them, but with maybe your holly leaves or your poinsettias in the back, but then things like your mirror card. We have got a brand new pack of the most luscious mirror card coming up on Monday during launch day. Keep an eye out of that when it comes to Hunky Dory, but that is, you did see me with it earlier on, Georgina. It's absolutely beautiful. That is the one that you pointed out, Georgina, it is for sure. So that's going to work really well. I'll make sure that I point that out on Monday for you so that you know that that was the one I was meaning. But there's just so much materials, as we say, emboss it, then come along and then use your foil press with it. It's just such a nice die to create the background, the foreground, little pieces, centre pieces, aperture. There's just loads.
Do you know what? It is such a good die that it's won demo of the day.
Really? No way.
That wonderful card that you made earlier today, that wonderful foil press in the die, has won demo of the day. I mean, look at the foil press.
Wow.
It is incredible. And those wonderful pearls from Dreamies just make it a credible card. Guys, we've had a great day. Hasn't it been a blinking good day today? Dreamies have been here. It has been fun. Carol and Hayley have been with us, and Jimmy as well. Absolutely loads of fun. If you've still got stuff in your basket, check it out. Craig, thank you for an amazing day. I love it. Do you know what, Craig? We've worked a lot together this week.
We have.
Absolutely loved every second of it.
We really have. It's so much fun. I said it the other night as well. It's just so nice for you, to see you see lots of things that you've maybe not seen before, or just reintroduce and just see your love, the spark for it as well. I've had an absolute blast. That's me for the weekend. Do keep an eye on my social media because all going well, I'll do a Facebook Live Sunday night here in the UK going over Hunky Dory. I'm going to be back on Monday with Anne-Marie pretty much all day on Monday.
Absolutely. Guys, no live shows tomorrow. We are having a day off because we've got to get things ready in the studio. But the social media team are having a takeover, so check Facebook and that. Everything back to normal Sunday. Colour Me Happy, Craft Vault and Second Chance Sunday. I'm back with you on Thursday. In the meantime, check out your baskets from all the team. Craig, myself, Georgina and Charlotte and Tracy. We'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.
Bye.